Hello, fair wanderer. My name is Marcus. I grew up in Spain, a Roman colony. My parents were merchants, or at least my father was. He was away a lot of the time, and I kept the stalls running with my mother. Talking to locals and travelers, I learned a lot about social skills, and it gave me an air of leadership around my peers. Yet, as I grew older, and of course due to my father's absence, I got in with the wrong crowds, fighting with alley gangs, and soon became a notable face around town. So one day, when my father finally returned and made his disappointment of my chosen path clear, it was to the army that I was sent. And this is where my journey began.
And this, my friends, is where we join Marcus. Under the command of Ulbos, he is part of, the Imperium of Rome in the Hispanic regions. We've just been to Rome itself, and she is a beautiful city, but my god, oh my god, does she have her issues. However, this is Eagle Rising and the Serve as a Soldier mod. Now, first of all, I don't need the weaponsmith, but what I do need to do is actually sort my equipment itself, because if we head into my inventory, we can put on some of the new armor that I have gained by joining the army itself. Lovely. We've also got some peeler that we've been given. Now, we do have a horse, but we've been stripped of our horse whilst we've joined the infantry, but maybe, just maybe, we can get back to fighting in the cavalry. So, we can actually ask for a different assignment. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure what my job is at the moment. However, I could do some guard duty. I can get up some of my XP. I mean, it might be exhausting at nighttime when I'm trying to sort things. However, I'm feeling all right about this. So in this Serve as a Soldier mod, you pretty much join an army and you get paid. We receive 2 coins. Great, we're now on 1,004 because of course you start with 1,000 coins. You don't have any food, but that doesn't really matter because, you're getting fed by the army itself and you get paid by the army. Now you can get promoted, you can get better arms and armor, better skills, and you can level up. You start with some skills. We are currently a recruit. We get 3 gold this turn. And this will all change as you get better and better. Currently, we have just joined a huge army with Sicanis? Okay. And I'm assuming we're heading somewhere. When not fighting, you're currently assigned to guard duty. You'll spend many sleepless nights keeping watch. You get some passive daily scouting XP. Now, I'm assuming if we picked another role, we could get some other different types of XP. But for now, scouting isn't too bad because eventually we can split off from these armies and maybe even form one of our own. But we are going to war with the Roman province of Gaul. Now, I'm not sure why they're rebelling, but we've got to quell said rebellion. You can just abandon it, but it will damage your reputation. So you have to make sure that you are, pretty much doing as you should as a soldier. It's taken away all my freedom as a lord, because that is not me anymore. But a siege is beginning. Oh my god, Logdunum, bloody hell. Okay, well, let's get into that then. This cannot be good. Gallic province has raised a huge army over in this direction, and they are coming. They are sort of hovering around. I'm assuming they're waiting for more men, and they're going to come in and probably attack us. Yep, they are really gaining traction here. Now, we still have the bigger army, but they are growing, and there is nothing I can do. This is kind of the different situation you're in. You have no control about what the AI wants to do. They will mostly try and keep you alive, but really, you can't bet on it. Now, luckily, that army has wandered off. I'm assuming there's still somewhere over here, and this army is currently not wanting to go past our siege camp, which means that it's unlikely that army's going to grow anymore. Although they could come back onto the scene with more men. No, they're not doing such a thing. They are sticking to the side, and the siege has actually begun. The onagers are firing. God damn, I have no control over anything that happens there. Oh, we also had a trebuchet. Oh, I gained a level. Brilliant. Okay, so yes, you will passively gain XP as time goes on. I'm going to put these focus points. Put one in riding. Now, I'm not really going to be a rider anytime soon. However, it is something that I will get onto in the future. Oh god, this army is gone. And alongside the 400 guys here, we are now outnumbered. Okay, so here we go. Infantry use siege machines on the right side, so they're ordering them about. Okay, so we are in. Oh my god, our men have taken an absolute beating there. They have a decent amount of artillery, and they are performing a lot of damage to our men. Jesus Christ. I'm going to march up with my boys here. We are incredibly vulnerable. There is a lot of artillery coming in, so I'm going to have to make sure I avoid that. I guess I'm going up with the battering ram. Actually terrifying, but I have to prove my worth here. We have some Optios, so I'm going to stick by them because, they're junior officers if anybody's unaware of Roman ranking. And as a Marcus, I have to make sure they know that I'm here. There's some more Optios here. Oh, and we've been ordered to assault on the left side. Or is that what's going up over there? Yeah, we can see some of our men are actually getting to the walls over on that side. Once again, I'm going to stick with the battering ram for now. Well, the first assault has begun over there. In fact, I'm going to break formation a tiny bit because I want to get in there. God, here is the leader of the army. I hope he's not noticing me breaking formation. Sorry, mate. I just want to be on the front vanguard. I want to get in there too, you know? God, we need to make sure we can take this area out. We've actually destroyed the top of that building, but if we can get in there, that's going to be way, way better. These ladders are deadly, but I think what I might be able to do is throw my peeler from down here. Yeah, we can actually do that. Get a few hits in. I just hit the man in front. So the infantry are assaulting the wall on the right side as well. We managed to get a kill in there. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Do I go up? I'm going to go up. I'm going to make the move. We've got archers on the right side that could hit me. Now, I have a bit of blood on me, but I think that's from the ally that was in front. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be real rough. This could be real goddamn rough. But we need to start making some progress. Oh, my God, the lag. Oh, my word. The lag. I can't see anything. Jesus Christ. We need to break through. Okay, just keep pushing. Keep pushing, boys. I'm getting absolutely battered. I'm just going to hold my shield up in formation, though, and hope we can get more men up here, but it doesn't look like we can. Jesus. Jesus Christ. No. No, I've made a grave mistake. Get down. Well, I have woken up currently completely, utterly destitute. I mean, look, I've got to sit here and heal for a while. Part of the army means I can actually heal for a little bit. And in fact, if I can get a different assignment, well, I think something will be better for me not being put on guard duty. I want to take care of the wounded. Well, I can actually ask them, but I don't think that that's going to be... I can try and bribe them to let me do it, but perhaps not in my best interest. However, not even 50% health. We have joined another battle, been attacked by another army. Oh my God, we could defect to the other side. Yeah, I don't know about that. However, let's get into the fray. I think it was shown actually perfectly last battle what happens when in the Serve as a Soldier mod you break formation. You can't do that within this. You aren't the one-man army that you normally are in Bannerlord, and that was shown perfectly there. Our cavalry's off there. I'd love to be part of the cavalry one day, but alas, we are just oh my God. Look at that army. That is actually insane. Hello, boys. How are you? We are outnumbered as well. Oh, it's 500 versus 500. The infantry have been told to charge. I'm just gonna... Here come the peeler. Let's put our scutum up. Because boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's coming in fast. Okay, let's keep our formation here. Let's throw our peeler. I think I just hit someone's shield. Alas, we've still got 1, 2 left. I'm still just hitting shields here. Okay, let's keep pushing. There we go, we got one of them. I'm going to stick at the back because of my lack of health on the last battle, if I'm going to be honest. It was a bit of a disaster. All right, boys. Keep pushing. Keep attacking. Keep that line. Ah, I got a hit on one of their leaders, actually, an Optio. Smashed him in his old noggin. And one of their legionaries. He doesn't have a shield, funnily enough. He should probably get one of them. Yeah, don't turn your back on me, son. For Rome! Kill the rebelling provinces. Now, that last siege, that was won. Obviously, not without much of my help. I was kind of lying unconscious on the floor. However, we did actually have to spare the defenders because they are part Romani, so it's kind of needed. We are currently losing this battle, though. We are losing way more men than we are killing. The enemy are in the fray here. I'm assuming this is... Is this our leader? No, this is the enemy leader. Let's go for him. Okay, he's been taken off his horse. Lovely. On this flank, we've got some of our cavalry that have just charged in the back here. Keep fighting. Keep fighting and pushing. There's a man on the floor. He's been dismounted. Can we take him while he's down there? Yeah, we can. He's down. He's dead. Brilliant work, lads. But we are, however, still being pushed back. This doesn't look like it's going all that well. Our archers up there, no, they're not really helping that much. Although, on this left flank, if we can sort of... God, they've got more coming in. If we can wrap around, we might have a better chance. There we go. Let's just try and wrap around the back. Personally, do some good damage here. Legionaries, take them down. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Ooh. Ooh. The auxiliary cohort is deadly, but it's not going to be deadlier than my stab. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Once again, I'm very low health. not ideal for this situation. I put myself in slicer mode. Does like no damage, so back to stabby mode it is. I can only take a couple more hits, so that would not be ideal going down now. I can get on horseback. This is brilliant. Don't know how much it's actually going to help us, though, because I don't have a spear. We need to find a spear. Oh, God. Wait, how has this man gotten to the back? Oh, no, he is a friend. He is a friend. Sorry, bit of friendly fire going in there. Infantry is disengaging? Uh-oh. Oh, we've just disengaged in order to do another charge in. Interesting. Don't think that's worked, though. I think that has caused a huge slaughter of our men. No, our leader has failed us at this point in time. We are being pushed back time and time again by the enemy. Ow. I'm getting sliced and diced from behind. Stop it. Stop it. So as our formation starts to fall, there's very little that we can do. In fact, there might be a retreat called soon. We do have to stand and fight as a Roman, though. Retreating on your own is not really an option, if I'm going to be honest. And I think you get done for desertion if you do it without permission. However, I will say, most... Oh, God, I'm on very low health. We've actually managed to take this side. Has that worked? Oh, my word. It's going in our... We've actually started to sway in our favor now. Men, how have we done this? Oh, I should not have insulted our leader like that. He's actually done a fantastic job because they're pushing away and we're now charging in. But I think we actually outnumber them and hopefully we can get some more reinforcements coming in the back. Oh, no, they're enemy reinforcements. Okay, we need to use this cliff to our advantage. Hello, boys. Careful. We'll get a few nice hits. Oh, God. I'm one hit away from death, so I have to be incredibly careful. Go on. Nice slice in. There we go. A few more hits in. How are we doing? We have actually still managed to turn the tide of the battle, and hopefully if we can keep this up, we should be good. There's another clash coming in here, though. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is getting close. Enemy cavalry taken down. Can I find a spear? Anyone got a spear going? No spears? Nothing of the sort. No, not too happy with that. Enemy auxiliary. No, that's friendly auxiliary. Oh, we're right on the cliff edge. Careful. Don't get hit off. Oh, nice. Oh. Keep pushing them back off the cliff. Kick them. No! Despite the continuous and somewhat annoying being knocked unconscious, we managed to plunder 100 gold, which is fantastic, and got some XP from it. So our one-handed, let's get our swift strike up. That's incredibly important. Throwing as well, we're going to put some focus points in there. That would be nice. In terms of equipment, I don't actually think... I've been promoted to tier 2. I've proven myself to be a fine warrior. And for my bravery and loyalty, I've decided to give you a promotion. Visit my bladesmith and armor in the camp, and they'll provide you with gear benefiting your new rank. Okay, so visit the weaponsmith. Do I have new body? Aha, I do have a possibility of new body armor. Lovely. I don't know if I can actually get any of this though. So this is all tier 2. Oh wow. Okay, so we've got all of this unlocked. We can actually go for a composite bow as well, or a better sword. It's all very, very expensive. I don't think that added anything. So I've got all my state issued stuff. That's kind of how you can indicate what's going to be good and what's not. So yes, the log segmentata is not state issued. I actually got this from my father joining the army, so that's made me a little bit better off than the other recruits, and in fact I think it means that I'm not going to be able to use much of their stuff for some time to come. Do I have like new boots and stuff that I can use? Yes there is. Not gonna really use it for now, but we have tiered up, which is what I like to see. Little Marcus doing his bit. He's now a tier 2 troop. Does that make him a Miles, or is he still Dianoptio? I don't know, but we're in enlistment tier 2. Right, let's carry on, shall we? We now get 44 gold per day. Brilliant. So much money. The army that we're a part of is a little bit injured, and we're still licking our wounds there. However, I'm sure it's not going to be long before we face somebody else very, very soon. Now, of course, we have set our sights on a city, and we're staying here for a few days, and what this means is that I have taken the advantage of my time, and I'm going to train with some of the troops. So that's exactly what's going to happen. So many practice targets. Hello, boy. You want some? You want to come some? No, you don't. Ugh. Stay back. Stay back, Shun. Just going to take out some of the... Oh, he got a two-handed sword. Lovely. Don't know how many Romans used a two-handed sword, I'm going to be completely honest, but this is very, very satisfying. Let's get that last one as well. I use this goddamn basher. Basher McFasher. Hello, sir. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Oh, I'm bashing this guy about. Oh, man. You don't stand a chance against the might of Marcus. Yes, boy. Defeated my opponents. Hello, son. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Now, these training skills, actually something that was a bit of a feature. Oh, my God, he's disarmed me. I didn't even realize he could do that. Ah! It was a bit of a feature in Warband, but it never really came back for Bannerlord until this mod, and I kind of love it. But I'm not strong enough or have enough stamina. God damn. However, I actually did level up, which is very, very nice. And once again, we're going to put that into our throwing points. Oh, my word. Our army was just disbanded, and they were... Well, one army was completely annihilated by Lucas over there. Okay, we've got to be careful because we've only got 40 men here. Yeah, let's get inside along Dugnum, man. No, 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 no. Don't go that way. Please. I don't want to die by your hand, Ulbos. I picked you as my lord, but yeah, if you kill me like that, I'm not going to be too happy. We can actually ask the commander for leave, but he has chosen a good battle to fight. Thank God. Okay, fighting a lot of a smaller scale. Oh God, Jesus. Come on, lads. We don't need any of that. I'm going to stand next to the Aquifla here because I'm sure he's way more protected. Not just by his banner, but by the gods. He is protected from the enemy. Now, I actually don't have any shoulder armor. That's what the bottom right is telling me. Or a horse. Or a gauntlet. I have bare hands. Okay, I need to get myself some hand armor at some point, but we can work on that. That's something that's not going to be too tricky to get. We've got two little contingencies here. I don't know where our leader is, but we've been told to charge, so I'm going to charge with them. My athletics is quite low, as you can probably tell by the slow movements. God. Oh, here come the peeler. Let's get our shield up. We do not want to take one of them to the face, especially within this mod. They've got the realistic battle mod on, and it just makes them so much more deadly. Let's get that guy. Yes, right in the scrotum. Oh, sorry, man. No, he moved. Okay, that's fine. Gotta let our posture recharge a bit. Now, the posture is kind of deadly because it's basically your stamina. If you run out of that, you can see what can happen in that training. And luckily, I worked that out in training, so should be able to perform better in battle and keep myself alive. I might be breaking formation, but I want to get my throwing skill up. Yeah, son. Okay, we're going to get in there. Whoa, posture break. Posture break. Come on, let's break his posture. Good, he's gone down. Okay, I think we've actually managed to slaughter them. The last few being taken to the ground. They've had a few pretty good guys. There's a Praetorian cohort here. Bloody hell, he looks awesome. Fighting alongside him. It is an honor. Marcus, you've done yourself proud. You haven't died in at least 2 days. Our wage has gone up to 50 now as our XP goes up. Now we're kind of half of the way to our next level, and hopefully that should give us another increase. We've got some more upgrades here. There we go, our athletics. That takes off some of the weight, which is perfect. That will help us run a bit more. And we're back to full health. Perfect. I'd like to drill the soldiers because I think this is going to get me more leadership. Can I bribe him? Aha, I can now. I don't have the skills, but I've bribed him with some of the wages that, admittedly, he has paid me. And this should hopefully mean I get passive XP. Duel the men, so yeah, passive daily leadership and daily XP to the troops of the party. Now, I don't have any troops in my party, but honestly, I don't feel particularly safe being with such a small army. There might be a moment that I ask to leave and find a better army to go and be a part of, but we're stuck with them for now, but we just keep hiding in here because we don't want to go out and do anything. God damn it, man. Unfortunately, it's come to my attention that the separatists have been running around, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, we need to quell them because they are going to be a hell of an issue to the Imperium. So, we have found a small separatist party of 42 men. We do currently outnumber them because we've been joined by some other Roman leaders, which is always bloody nice. However, with my athletics, I can actually get a little bit faster and get up there nicely. Thank you, lads. Thank you. Mucho appreciato. Legionarius Optio. I'm going to slide by you. I think that's our leader. Look at him go. He's looking fantastic. And there's a Praetorian cohort as well. Okay, the charge has been issued. In we go. Oh, here come the peeler. Stick down. Oh, God, that man. Mate, you have been absolutely zoinked by them. Let's throw. Oh, God, that just hit my shield there. I'm going to throw that peeler in. Good, I broke his shields. And I've hit him. Ow, I've just been hit by a peeler myself. And I've just hit a friend with a peeler. This is fine. You can see this is going to be a bit confusing because they have very similar shields. But hopefully, we can deal with this. I've been hit in the back. Luckily, I've got enough armor plating at the moment that I should be okay. I like this guy's gold hamata. It is pretty cool. Break his will and his shields. Bash him. Stab him. Nice. I do like that gold hamata. I'll be back for you. Can I pick up some of this peeler? I can. Thank you. It says inventory charge, but who do we charge at, sire? Ubos, who do we charge at? Now, despite Ubos being a small army, he is a pretty good leader. And his men are very experienced. As you can see, they are doing a fantastic job. Oh, God, we got men coming in. There's one of their leaders. I'm ready. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. We're forming a square circle. I didn't notice that. Oh, God, he just dodged me. He dodged me. Let's keep pushing with these boys. I love the formations they're doing. Unfortunately, our archers are a little bit stuck out there, though. He comes in. Oh, God. I hit someone. I don't think I killed him, but I hit somebody. Here he is. Take him down, boys. Don't let him escape. God, I actually have a peeler in my hand. I'd like to find some more on the floor, but there doesn't seem to be any over here. So I'm just going to have to stick with the boys. Where are we going? Where are we going? There's a few more men over here. Let's wipe them up, boys. Yeah. Screw you, you traitorous separatists. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Now, the battle has come to a close. Once again, more XP. We are getting closer and closer to our next level, which is nice. If we go to the weaponsmith, could we maybe get some new gloves? Noi. Okay, understood. Very much understood. Now, a legionary with a bow. Interesting. I am going to take it. And what I'm also going to do, let's just see what slot we're on here. So, our own peeler is in slot 4. We are going to get some arrows for such a thing as well. Yeah. Let's do that. Kind of dodgy, but fun nonetheless. So we're going to put our bow and our arrow in. Oh, we are the ultimate legionary. We could actually sell some of this stuff off as well. And maybe we'll do that once we're asked for leave. Because if we ask the commander for leave, we should be okay to do so in a bit. And we are going to head into the town, do some trading while we're here. And then we hopefully can go back and join him. Oh, hold on. Oh, he's taken back my state-owned stuff. No. Everything I had from him has gone. Come back, sir. Please come back. Oh, boss. I want to come back, please. Do I get my things back? Oh, God. I do not. I should not have done such a thing. We lost our sword, but that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. God damn it, man. Guards. Blastus the Rock thugs are stealing all the goods from the shop. Come quick. Okay. I've been offered an assignment. I've not been offered an assignment. However, as a guard, I shall sort this. I am the only guard. Okay, well, it's time to try out some of my new bow skill, hey? Bloody hell, I forgot how slow archery was in this mod. Uh-oh. As a guard, I am shitting myself. Ugh. Oh, God, my posture. Ow. Ah, there's too many with so many. Ow! No! Yeah, that's not best outcome. Don't feel bad. The thugs you outnumbered. No chance. They fled, but they didn't take any stuff, so it wasn't too bad. However, bloody hell, I need to get some companions to come and help me with that. I think that's what that does, because that was a rough situation, I'm going to be honest. Peace has been made with the provinces of Gaul and Rome, which is lovely to see. That means there's going to be less war and less chance of death, and I can just gain my XP. Oh, and we're heading back to Rome because of it. Lovely. No, back to Lugdunum. God damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. There's something more here. Talk to the army leader. Hello, Regea. I would like enter your warband as a soldier. Okay, so I am now part of Regea's army, the queen herself. And this should put me in much better standing. Now, once again, every time I do this, I have to get my bloody armor and stuff back. But it's not the end of the world. There we go. Promoted to tier 2. Obviously, we've had to do that again, but that's not much of an issue. Every time you join and leave, you lose a little bit of reputation, which is fair fair, but we are part of the hugest army possible now. So I think we can stick with Regalia for a long, long time. Now, I do want to check this lure bandits thing. So if I can get mounted at some point, that would be ideal. We can get the bandits from around us to come and be ambushed by our huge armies and get some of the XP from that, which would be fun. Oh, the army has disbanded, but of course, we're part of Regalia, so we've still got our 232 men here, which is fantastic. You can see my scouting is going up a lot. Oh, God, what's... Oh, Blastus the Rock again. He's been bothering shop owners, demanding money, making threats. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to help him and his lads. Okay, we've got a little bit of help from my friends now, boys. We're having a knife fight in the street. Got it. Understood. That's a bit embarrassing. Knife fight time. Are we going to go in? Oh, we are going in. Ah! Fight them. Take them down. Oh, God, I've just been hit. What felt like from behind, but I think I just lost my stamina. These guys, they can take a bit of a beating. Now, the cut on the Gladius is useless, so if I hit X, I can go into slicing mode, which is normal mountain blade, but it does pretty much nothing, unfortunately. It's just not worth it. I'll save you, ma'am. I've got the armor. I can step in here. Oh, I've lost a lot of posture here. What happened to all the... What happened to the rest of you? No! No! Where did all the other men go? Oh, my God. Miller, your men are useless. Your men are This gang is too good. And look, there is a part of this game, or this mod, should I say, that you have to take pay cuts every time you leave and join a new army. However, it's just like, you know, getting a new job in real life. You might have to take a temporary pay cut, but the sky is the limit, really, with Regalia's army. She is the leader of the faction, so I think, well, we're going to be in good stand with sticking with her. In fact, we could probably get to the very highest ranks of the Roman army being here. Well, isn't that a turn of events? Dacia have declared war on the Imperium of Rome. They are going to face a lot of death very, very soon. The armies gather and they ride to war. Ulbos, our previous boss, has actually just joined the army. We're not working for him anymore, but it's nice to see him nonetheless. And the lads that I once called my friends, looks like we're going to go and help one of our towns that is currently being raided, or at least head in that general direction, because we know there's enemies there. What an absolutely humongous army that has been raised by Regalia, and we are heading to Segestica for our first siege. Oh my God, there's an army already there who is besieging the settlement, so we are just going to help them in possibly the most brutal way possible. And of the morning, 323 AD, the battle is about to commence. Oh my God, what a siege, eh? I mean, the audio is currently destroying itself, so I do apologize if you can hear that. However, nonetheless, we are going to be part of the biggest army the world has ever goddamn seen. We have over 3,000 troops, I think, on our side. Which is insane. I'm gonna stick with the siege tower this time, not the main body. But we don't have ladders, which is great. Ladders kind of got me killed in our first battle. But I am no longer a goddamn recruit. No. I'm tier 2. Okay, that's still basically a recruit, but it's better than a recruit. Oh Jesus. Bloody hell. Okay, so their bolts are starting to come in. The arrows are starting to come in as well. And my God, it's tough. Oh, we got some falksmen at the back. Just look at you boys. That's good. What the hell was that? Okay, I'm going to stick behind the siege tower. Whilst it is being a massive aim for their artillery, it is also defending everyone behind it. Which is exactly what we need right about now. The battering ram is getting closer and closer. See, Billy's... Oh, God, I'm getting Roman PTSD from that catapult over there. There's also a ballista there. Now, the catapults are a bit easier because they shoot a little slower, so you can actually see when that comes in. Oh my God, the ballistas started to face this way. And you can dodge it, but the ballistas, not so much. Well, that is now not under operation, so I guess we're moving to the other siege tower and using that to our advantage. Some of them are going to the battering ram. Do we go in the battering ram? Maybe we do. And the peeler is starting to be thrown. Yeah, I'm going to head into the front with these boys into the battering ram. Kind of lost a bit of formation for a second there, but as long as this battering ram makes it to the gate, which it looks like it might just... God, the amount of peeler bouncing off the walls there. I don't think many of it's really hitting its target though, is it, boys? Lads, you kind of need to get better arms, and I just heard someone get absolutely destroyed to my left. That ballista there, it doesn't matter if I'm holding the shield up. If that aims for me and goes into my shield, I am screwed. You can see it is aiming a little bit lower. We can just kind of get an indication when it's going to hit over this way. But all our men are throwing the peeler up the guy on the wall. And you can see all of the javelins just stuck within the castle walls as well. Our siege tower is getting up there. Good. Okay. Things are all right. I'm actually going to get on the ramp. I think I can prove myself here. Excuse me, boys. I'll do this. I've got this, son. Here we go, lads. We made it. Oh, sorry. I'll help. Let me help. Let me help. Let me help. There we go. Doing my bit. Back and forward. Yes, we're breaking this thing down. Our men are getting absolutely peppered with arrows. Someone's just been pin-cushioned right there. Still, a few are throwing up their javelins up, but no, not really, if I'm honest. We kind of run out. What's been called over there? Okay, so these siege towers made it to the walls. I'm guessing what that call was. They do seem to be running back a bit, but we've broken through. Go on, lads. I'm going to lead the charge here. I think that's kind of only fair. Yeah. Do you know what, lads? This seems like a lot of effort, and we could get stuff chucked down on our heads. I'm going to let you do that. I'm just going to sit here, ready and waiting with my peeler. And I am bloody ready. Oh my god, it is coming down. Can I get a peeler to throw through there, I wonder? Oh, I hit someone in the shield. Oh my word, it's come down. Nice, got one. I got one. I have run out of peeler officially, but the charge has been called. So we're going to push through. Go on, lads, keep those shields up. Keep pushing. Now, we do outnumber the enemy, but once again, we're at the disadvantage because we are besieging their city. And as long as I can keep my posture up, I managed to stab a guy in the back there, right in the side of the neck. Now, these gladiuses are fantastic when you can get a good stab in. However, fighting in such close formation makes it a little bit trickier. We're doing our best, though. Keep pushing. I'm just going to hold my shield up. Kick and push. Kick and push. Kick and push. And break him down. Another one. Another stab. Let's see if we can get this guy down. We are pushing in. Our Quifflers are doing a good job as well of pushing them back. Showing the standard of Rome. The eagle is here. The eagle is here. Keep pushing. Push with the eagle. Oh, our men have got completely wrapped up in there. We have reinforcements. How's it going on the wall? I cannot see. You just got to hope that they're doing their job. But it looks like we are pushing them back. The lines have started to break of the defenders. Yep, they have panicked. They have panicked. Our Roman cells are broken through. This guy is being surrounded here. Let's see if we can take him out. Lovely, he's gone down. Oh, God. The Dacians have their falxmen. The Romans were terrified of falxes for very good reasons. Alas, they don't have shields, which makes them very vulnerable. I'm getting some good hits in here as well. Just need to make sure I do not go down. So many good hits. Oh, my God. 3 kills in a row. And we are pushing through. How are we doing on the walls? The fight is raging on up there. I can't see who's going to come out victorious, but I don't think it will matter too much. As long as we can take the gate, that is the most important part. Nice, boys. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Lovely. And we've managed to take that. Oh, God, that's not ideal. We've got some archers there. Let's just not face them because bloody hell, that's terrifying. I've been shot in the leg, I think. Yeah, those guys up there are deadly. Now we can start to go and help our brethren on the walls and push up behind the men. Oh, yes, they are retreating back that way. Now, normal Mountain Blade me would go up on that bit of the wall like that, man. That must be a regular Mountain Blade player. But no. This is Eagle Rising. We've got to stick with our boys. We've got to stay in full. Oh, my God. We've just come round to a firing squad of archers. That is insane. The battle is not even close to being over yet. There is still hundreds and hundreds of enemies here. Come on, lads. We don't need to be standing here. Push onto their archers. We have the infantry superiority, but those archers could be deadly. Oh, guys, there's just men hanging up the walls. That is still winning, just about. We're still pushing them. Okay, we have now broken through onto their archer line. Now, they severely outnumber us archer-wise, but my hope is the superior fighting skill of the Legionaries can prevail here. Because they have slicing swords, which isn't going to do too much against our armor. Even the recruits with the Hamata armor is going to stop a lot of the slicing swords, and that's what the realistic battle mod does. We've got some reinforcements, not too many, but a few. Taking a lot of hits here. Go on. Take him down. He's gone to his knees. We've got this boy here. Go on. Down he goes. There's a few more. Keep pushing them back. Keep pushing them back. How are we going? Okay, we have pushed back their archer line quite nicely. It seems that we've almost taken those walls as well. This is looking better and better as time goes on. Oh, we've got a few auxiliary boys here. Some recruits and some mercenaries in the Roman army. I did not expect to see that. Thank you for joining us today, sons. Thank you for joining us today. Keep that push. Keep... Oh! Despite being knocked unconscious, I think the men will still be able to capture this castle. Yeah, we've got some reinforcements coming in as well. And that siege tower, that siege ladder is doing a fantastic job. That is what I love to see. Bloody hell. What a fight. So many enemies, but I think they have all just about been cleared out other than, well, a few stragglers. We are now a tier 3 soldier. We get 99 gold a day. Plenty of experience. In fact, because we are now a tier 3 soldier, well, it's asked to do something a little bit more than manual labor. I want to drill the troops. We can, there we go. We can now be one of her sergeants, and that will get us some extra XP. Now, unfortunately, I was injured quite badly in the last battle. The battle to siege Segestica, this castle. So where are we going? We're chasing someone's party. Oh, we're chasing this party. Oh, they have actually been slowed down by a previous battle, so we might actually catch them. Never mind, I think they have given up. However, I think I've now been given some more tools for the journey. Do we get a new helmet? I think we actually might. We can't get a tier 4 helmet. Surely. Surely not. Did we actually get given that? We did. Oh, yes. That's better than this, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, let's see what other body armor we can get then as well. If we have a look at more body armor, we are currently in the segmentat. We've got tier 3 Lorica segmentata, which is exactly what I've got at the moment, so that's not really going to be any more use. Okay, so we do have the highest tier Lorica segmentata. That's absolutely fine. Lovely. And then in terms of weapons, I think we're pretty much up to date. There's some... We can get the Miles Scutum. Yes. Yes, we're going to get the better sword as well. And the better shield. There we go. Select that. And that should have somewhat... I don't need 2 scutums, but we do have room for some more peeler as such. Brilliant. We are now pretty nicely upgraded. We don't have any gloves, so let's see if we can get them as well. Now, yeah, we have unlocked some bronze bracelets and some iron bracelets, which I assume are going to be a little bit better. Lovely. So now we're a lot better kitted up. We've got some bracelets on our wrists. Fair enough. That's what I like to see. Okay, we are actually heading to Epidamenos. We are heading to this city, and we are besieging it. Which is kind of perfect because that's going to get me so much more XP doing these bigger battles. As a little bit of a recap, Serve as a Soldier lets you play as one troop within the armies in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. You can start as a recruit, and as you go into battles and do things for your lords, you will get better armor and better skills. You will level up to different tiers, and eventually you can actually become a lord or a sergeant, as I am now, within their army. Okay, back to our game. Let's begin this siege. Now, we can wait in reserve, but I want to get in the front lines of this battle and see what's going down. Oh god, the battle has begun. I am sitting pretty at the back. I've got my new helmet on and my new bracelets, looking fantastic. This is a pretty decent sized siege as well, if I'm going to be completely honest. Kind of terrified for this one. Now, you can get yourself killed pretty roughly if you're not careful. So, whilst I'm going to stick fairly at the back, I'm not going to be in too much clumping because that can happen. Now, in terms of siege weaponry, do we just have a battering ram? It looks like it is only a battering ram. That's a little bit terrifying, if I'm going to be honest. Could probably do with something more than just a ram. But that means there are ladders. Now, if anybody is unaware, ladders are a terrible idea. You just get absolutely slaughtered one man at a time. Like, you can eventually overwhelm the enemy, but no, it's really not the best idea. Well, the first ladders are going up, so that's being assaulted. Now, am I going to go up in the first wave? I guess I'll see. We'll let those guys go and do their thing. Maybe I can throw some peeler from below, and you might notice that, yeah, these are all the Miles and the Tiros, the recruits that are on this left side. The main bulk and the strength of our force is pushing that ram there. In fact, can I get a cheeky little throw up? Oh, it's just too low. Let's try again. Still too low. And he's moved. He has moved. Okay, well, we're not going to really get anyone up there. Oh, we hit a guy in the back. That's used up a lot of my posture, which is basically my stamina. So I'm going to be very aware of that. I've got a slashing sword now, which is interesting. Supposedly it's better, but I guess we'll find out. That's part of my new rank. Okay, well, they're throwing peeler at us, and our men are throwing peeler as well. But a huge group of them just got absolutely battered there. The front gate's open. I think some of them are actually sallying out. Okay, that's slightly terrifying, if I'm going to be honest. Infantry are charging in. Off they go. Go on, boys. get that charge going. Lads are doing a good job on that right side. They're still pushing up. This left side, still pushing up as well. That's what I like to see. I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, there seems to be a better push on this left side. I think it's almost time. I'm going to head up with these boys. We should have had a good enough advantage, and we should be able to actually take this now on our own. So I'm going to go and join and see if that can happen. Okay, we're just going to have to push. Come on, lads. Together. Together. Oh, the game does not like that. The game really does not like that. If I'm going to be honest, I am also not a fan of the game doing that to my computer. Ah, no. There is something cursed about that upper wall. I don't know why, but it just time after time chugs. So I'm going to stick down here and go in on the front gate. It seems like that's my only option, really. Excuse me, boys. I'm going to lead the charge. Like, I've just been hit by something. I don't know what I was hit by. Are people throwing rocks down on me? Not too happy with that. Push in, lads. Keep pushing. Move. Move. This man, his face is in my face. Right, you go past. You go past me then. Nope, I've just been pushed out. God damn it. Oh my god. As we're pushing through, there are people clearly throwing rocks down from above. Yeah, we can see someone's about to throw one now. Careful. As long as they don't throw it on my head, that's okay. This guy. Okay, he missed. You fool. See if I can make it through without getting something chopped on my head. Go on, keep pushing, boys. We're in a very deadly position. Incredibly deadly position. I made it out. Oh, they've got an archer firing line. Ow, I've just been hit by an arrow. Got to keep my shield up because they can hit us from all sides. We're going to be losing a lot of men because of this. Right, stab, slash, gesundheit them. Good. They are taking so much of a beating, though. However, we seem to have been able to push through. Yes, I've broken his shield. He's dropped it. He's lost all his stamina, and he's lost all his... Okay, back into formation. Those archers are deadly as hell. Let's just deal with the guys that are stuck in our men. As soon as I break formation, I get slaughtered. Okay, we finally made some movements on the old wall there. And on this part, it seems like we have started to push into their archer line. Keep pushing, boys. Keep that pushing going. Yeah. Bloody hell, that one hurt. Good. Who's this? This has got to be one of our leaders. Yes, the Decurio. He is one of our leaders. Let's keep those slashes coming in. Now, obviously, I don't have my stabby weapon anymore, so I'm not able to fight as well in formations, but I'm able to slice some of the lesser armored boys. My arm seems to be very, very injured, though, and you can see either way I'm carrying my shield. It's all quite embarrassing, but it seems like it's nearly over. They have 45 men left, and most of them seem to be on that bit of wall, actually. It seems like that is the way. There's some peeler and arrows still flying about. They mainly seem like they're ours. Okay, we have managed to take it. Bloody hell. A victory for the boys and a victory for me, actually. I've leveled up in charm. Lovely. So we don't really need influence because we're not really leading anyone at this point in time. We will get to that point and we will start leading people, but right now it's not too much of our worries. So how are we doing for XP? We actually got a ton of XP and our wages are going up and up and up and up and up from that, which is fantastic. Now, Regea is moving on. We're besieging another castle, Musham Castle. Now, Musham Castle actually used to be owned by the Romans. You can see it sort of in our area, but it has recently been taken by the Dacians. So I'm guessing Regea was grumpy about that, and we're going to go and take it back. But we are now in siege after siege mode, which I don't really mind. And some of my combat is going up. And that was actually my leadership, because we saw that as we are now drilling the men. No, not like that. Not like that, you dirty... Oh, we're chasing someone else now. Lovely. Well, that is unfortunate. This army has just actually started besieging the city we just took. So we're going to have to defend it and try and take it back ourselves. Now, we do have the option to defect to the other side. However, we're going to win this battle anyway. And I am loyal to Regea for now. For now being the operative word there. All right, lads. Wow, would you look at this? And so it begins. Boy, oh boy, do I love this mod. Look how big that army is on the other side, though. Now, it is always fun playing as lords and things like that, but actually just getting to be a part of these huge armies is incredible as well. We've got our captains all with their lovely Centurion helmets. They look fantastic. Actually, I think this is the main Centurion here. Now, the legates, I don't actually know where Regea is. I'm assuming she's over there in that cavalry contingent. I'm going to get my peeler out because I think that's going to be of use in this situation. There's a Spanish troop there as well. Wow. Or is that a Dacian troop? I don't know, but he looks awesome. I like the look of him. Okay, so our other contingent of cavalry is now fighting over that side, which is very interesting to see. And I think just maybe, we will outnumber them greatly when it comes to infantry. But we're kind of ignoring their cav. They do have a lot of horse archers, though. That could form to be a bit of an issue if we're not careful. So we're just going to keep heading this way. Now, there's a lot of cavalry without riders. Are they Romans or are they Dacians? I don't know. Kind of looks like there's way more Dacians than Romans, and our men might be getting overwhelmed. We're getting closer, and we're going to come into range of their archers soon, their foot archers. Okay, so our Roman cavalry is going to reinforce. Yeah, it looks like they managed to actually do a lot of damage to our boys. But their archers are now starting to fire, which means let's get those shields up, boys. Let's not take this for granted, because boy, oh boy, oh boy. This could be a rough battle if I've ever bloody seen one. Be ready, lads. Be ready for what might come. I'm going to stay next to this leader, because if he sees me performing well, I'm going to get way more XP than otherwise, because, you know, promotions are always on the table for good legionaries. And I am a good legionary. At least that's what my mum tells me. Stay in formation, lads. Stay in formation. I'm going to stick with these guys. Oh, there's a woman. Okay, I'm going to stick with this lady. We're going to stay together. Create our formation. Oh, my word, there's quite a lot of them. I still think we have the overwhelming infantry numbers. But the people next to me are taking some hits. My shield has taken a few hits. The charge has been given. So I'm going to throw my peeler in there. You can hear shields breaking either side of me. I got a kill there with that. Yeah, more kills. My shield's gone. Okay, don't be a coward, Resident. I mean, Marcus. Don't be a coward, Marcus. Okay, there's a scutum here. I can pick this up. There we go. I'm sorry, Legionary. I've desecrated your body, but I need this for my defense. Ah, kill the flag bearer. His flag is keeping them going. I've killed him. Their banner has gone down. That should hurt their morale, hopefully. The eagle is nowhere to be seen, actually. I don't know where the actual eagle is. It's got to be flying somewhere, but we've got our equivalents doing their bit, and some are just standing behind in order for keeping our morale up. Now, they have a lot of falxmen, and those falxes are deadly because they can hook over the Roman scutum. I've just been staggered forward there, which is not an ideal situation. I am sort of taking that front line responsibility to myself, and as only a tier 3 troop, it's not the most ideal thing in the world. However, our leader, Agea, has joined the fray, as you can see, with a Praetorian guard with the purple plumed helmet. And a cavalry charge is coming in from the back, and that should break their infantry, and it seems like it has. They are getting pushed further and further into the water. The cavalry is helping us out so greatly here. Yes, boys, that's what I like to see. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep attacking. I think we managed to take out a lot of their infantry. We've at least broken their lines back, which is what we wanted. We are now fighting in the water, which, as you can see, whilst it's cleaning the armor up nicely, it's not exactly great for swiftness and dexterity. But still, men are falling by the hundreds. And as long as we can break their will and break their shields, we should be able to come out. Oh, God, I keep getting staggered. Look at the dead bodies in the water. Poor people. But they are enemies, so I don't care. They've still got their cavalry over there. Their infantry seem to be fleeing the battle. Their cavalry are not routing so fast, though. I'm not too happy about that. Oh, we are now into their archer lines. They have been scrambled. They have no idea what's hidden. Let's clear these boys up. Yes, kill after kill. Slicing and slaughtering. These are not elite Roman soldiers, and they will die as such. Hello, son. You have made a bad decision by sticking behind here. I actually picked up a javelin there. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Hello. All right, it is Chesticles. Lovely. Him taken down as well. Perfectly. Now, because of the realistic battle mod, you have to make sure you're hitting exactly with your sword, because you can just hit them with the pommel, and it will, like, do some blunt damage, but it's really, obviously, not as good as hitting with the actual stabby bit of the sword. This guy is just making a clear run. Come back. Sounded like he was slaughtered then by the cavalry. I seem to have been broken apart from the infantry. Sorry, Regea. I know if you're over there, you're probably watching me thinking, what the hell is this lad doing? They've got back into their formation. Ah, it's an enemy. He's running. Oh, no. Oh, shun. Oh, you have made a mistake there. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Look at the Equifers back with the officers here. They're just chilling. They're watching this slaughter as the last few of their enemy infantry are surrounded. Yeah, this is their last line. Now, don't get me wrong. They've still got a dangerous amount of men. They could do some damage. There's still death on the cards. However, I think stabbing and slashing our way around this back is probably our best. Oh, that Fouch just hit me on the noggin. That, kick him in the back, stab him, slice him. He's got some good armor, so actually not doing too much damage here. However, we're still able to get that. You heard the retreat was called there, and we managed to draw them back. Yes, boys, calling for victory already. I mean, it's still not entirely over because they have some cavalry, but that's pretty well done. A good day to be a Roman as our cavalry chase off their horse archers. Oh, we got some XP, plenty of XP, a lot of upgrades. We got +6 in our melee, and we're still, the kills are still going up for our team. 630 kills. Bloody hell. So let's put some of those upgrades into play. So we don't really want that one. Let's get our shield bearer one up because we're going to be on foot for a while. Now, don't get me wrong, we'll try and get a horse at some point because there's a few different and cool mechanics. So let's prep that. But for now, we're going to stick to infantry. We are getting closer and closer to our next level, which is where we really, really want to be. And that should unlock us the next level of armor, and I cannot wait to be a level 4, as you'll find out. War has actually just been declared over here. Well, Scythia's just declared war on Dacia, so the Dacians are no longer at war, but the Swebigazidas have declared war. My god, we've just attacked a caravan with 900 men. Well, I'm not going to fight this, but I do want to watch the battle. So welcome into this battle. I am using the RTS mod as well. Now, I'm just using it so I can actually have a look over and see what's going on. I have no control of any of these guys, but we can have a good look of this small caravan of barbarians with just a few archers. Yeah, I don't think they stand much of a chance against this huge Roman army led by Regaia herself, which I think is her. I don't quite know. She's around here somewhere. Yeah, they are just going straight for the cavalry, who are going to go down super, super fast. I don't really think there was much that this caravan could do. And I don't know why Regaia's army is trying to go for the caravan. Look, even the bloody mules are panicking. I guess they've been shot by a few awkward arrows there. But how much do we need these goods? There's just a bit of grain, Regaia, and you're doing a slot. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh my word, Regaia, what are you doing, man? I think they're already gone. They're already gone. They're so far gone. There's a few guys here trying to do their thing, trying to survive, but honestly, never really stood a chance. The amount of Pelham, this last guy, killed by another barbarian. You're a traitor to your kind, my friend. A traitor to your kind. But we'll let you off because you've deserted to the right army. Well, there we have it. They got completely slaughtered. They didn't kill a single one of the Romans. How does that make you feel, Regaia? How does that make you feel? You terrible, terrible woman. There is a tournament in Rome. Well, despite being part of an army, I can actually participate. So we can win a hat that's worse than the one we've already got, but we're going to still place bets because we've got quite a lot from our wages, and getting a bit of extra money might be nice. Now, my only worry is this is a 1v1 to start with. And wait, hold on. It's a Velite. Okay, well, this is odd. Velite versus Legionary in a 1v1? Fair enough. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Next round. Okay, we've headed into the next round. It's now 2v2. Why it's not giving me a shield? I don't like this. I hate the fact it's not giving me a shield. I thought my friend had died then. He's not dead. Cool. I am a trained legionary. I have better armor than this guy. I'm going to go and help my mate. But let's just pick this up while we're here. Good. That helped. Yes. Okay. I can't get it back up. It's now... Hello. Hello, sons. Right in the back. Yes. Oh, what a finish, my friend. We are the most elite warriors. Yes, victory to us. Next round, who are we doing? Another 1v1. Don't mind that. Let's place a bet on ourselves. I think I can win this. And it's not the javelin man. Oh, I actually have some peeler. Let's let him throw his peeler at me. Sidestep it. Now I've got all the time in the world to just... Let's finish him off. Right in his skull. Lovely. And we have made it to the final against an Equite. But we are on foot, so I'm not too worried. Okay, let's... Oh, God. You see that one coming in. I've got 2 javelins. He's used his up. So once again, we know what we're doing. Now, he does have a shield, so it's going to be a bit different. So let's try to hit his feet. Good. And let's use the last one to break his shield. Wait, where's my sword? Oh, God, there we go. I got it. Oh, God, he's broken my posture a bit there. But I've disarmed him. Lovely victory. Yes. Go on, Marcus. Winner of the tournament. That's going to get us some renown and a ton of money. Money? 1,100 and a hat that we don't need. Nonetheless, we're now in a perfect position with plenty of gold, plenty of stuff in our inventory. Oh my god, that was worth quite a bit, actually. We should hopefully sell that at some point. Being a soldier in the army isn't all that bad, if I'm going to be completely honest. I am getting up my skills to eventually head off and make my own army, but for now, we're getting some great renown. You can see your reputation. My reputation has gone to 3,600 with the Imperium Rome, so when I want to pledge myself to Regaia in the future, well, she's going to say yes almost instantaneously. But my aim is not necessarily to have the biggest army. It is to get myself up the ranks and own her troops. Because, you know, why recruit my own if she can just give me people to command? That's kind of the goal here. Now, one thing I'm going to try and do is I'm going to put my sumpter horse on here. And sure, we are now too heavy, but let's get rid of that because it's not worth pretty much nothing. Yeah, we'll discard that. And what I can do is lure some bandits in. So I took some minor injuries, but I lured these bandits into our thing. Now what we could do is watch Regaya's entire army kill a bunch of 7 bandits. I don't know what situation this would really hold water in, but it's funny nonetheless. Nonetheless. Bloody hell, where have they gone? Right, so I guess they're just charging at them. See if I can see these bandits here. Bandits! Oh, I can hear fighting. Is it over this way? Okay. Oh my god. This was my fault. I rode out. They saw one lone horseman and they said, oh, we could take him. And then I led them into the Roman camp and they got slaughtered. Now, you can do that with caravans and all that sort of stuff if you want to get a bit more personal wealth, and it also helps you get better relations with your lords. At this point in time, though, not the smartest plan. I think I'm going to go back to the infantry for a little bit. A siege has been called. Segestica is under siege by, I don't know who, but possibly some barbarian scum. So we're going to head around and do that. If I'm going to be honest, it's very, very far away. Yeah, I think it's just been taken. So that was going to be a bit too far of a reach. However, Carthage has just declared war. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Things are about to go down. What are you doing, lads? Why are we doing this? It's pointless. Absolutely pointless. There was 3 barbarians. I got a gold at least. 1 singular gold. We've had one of the tradesmen come up to us. I'm assuming she owns this wine merchant. There's thugs stealing the goods. Okay, let's see if we can help her out. It's okay, madam. I am a professional Roman legion. Okay, there's a few of them. Let's get some hits here. Shit. Cool. Lovely. Perfect. I am a legionary in the Roman army, and you will not steal from poor women. Oh, God. Okay, you got a perfect parry in there. Oh, that went much better than the last time I tried to do that. Bloody hell. There we go. Our relation has gone up. So, we've saved the business. No worries. I am a true guard and a true Roman in the army. They will be proud of me for that. The armies are being gathered. The banners have been called. Where we're heading to? Well, it seems like we're heading into northern territory. Segestica has been taken. If you remember, it was besieged a little bit of time ago. And I'm assuming gathering this army to go and take it back. Megao is a good queen. She knows what she's doing, but she needs a few more men than this. But a few more men she is getting. Here come the lads. The legionaries, the lords, the legates, they have heard the call, and off we head to go and take Segestica back. We're taking it back because we embarrassingly lost it. Always at night time. It's always at fucking night. It looks shit on camera, man. Can we stop doing this? And so it begins. The siege for Segestica returns. Now, this is, well, a city that's been contended time and time again by the boys, because, boy, oh boy, oh boy, they just keep seeming to want it back. But I think we've got a good chance. I mean, we completely outnumber them 3-1 here, which I think kind of puts us in good stead to take this pretty easy. Sorry, I was just worried that catapult was coming in very, very fast, but luckily it missed most of our troops. Now, there are a few arrows coming in here. I am at the highest level troops I've ever been. I've got the best armor and the best weaponry, so I'm actually going to put myself very much at the forefront. Not on the walls, because we know how terrible those walls treat me, but on this battering ram just below. We can throw some of our pelum up there. Let's make sure we've got our shields raised because, yep, we're going to get charged at very, very swiftly. Unfortunately, whilst the ladders are going up, we still don't have any siege towers. Regaya is very impatient. She doesn't like building those things. Look at those boys up at the top. Now, I'm going to stick at the bottom and just hopefully get enough good shots. There's a guy just through there. I wonder. I know you're looking at me, son. I'm going to dodge you. I'm going to dodge you. Oh, you lucky bastard. Oh, you lucky bastard. Tommy, let me just pick those back. Just pick those back up. You're still in there. No, but you're there. Hello. Sorry, I can't quite throw it that high. I need to work on my throwing arm. Oh, you've just been shot in the face. Very unfortunate for your spleen and your face, obviously. All right, can we get a good throw on the back of one of these? These seem to all be Romans, so I'm not going to hit them. No, I can't really get there. Let me down, boys. I don't want to be a... No, stop pushing me in. I've just been pushed into the mixer, the meat mixer here. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. Move. Let me out. Let me out. Ooh. Break their will. Break their defenses. Kill some of their archers while I'm up here. Somehow... Uh-oh, I'm being shot from the side, which means we've got plenty of archers back there. It is kind of odd where, like, if I get stunned, I get stunned forward, even though that's not the direction that I'm being hit from. Alas. Oh, stop. Don't attack me like that, son. Don't hit me like that, please. I beg of you. I can get a few hits in the back here. Yes, sir. You can try all you want, but it ain't going to work on me. Ooh. Okay, we're doing a fantastic job. If I can pick up a few more bits of peelant, that would be perfect. I'm on kind of low health, so I need to be careful here. Oh, God, he got stunned and he went back. Now, our men haven't quite captured this. However, I do hear the battering ram is at the wall. I'm on very low health, so once again, very careful. Only carefulness. I've lost my shield. Marcus, no. Come on, Marcus. Stand fast. Stand fast. I don't have a shield. Marcus has been executed. However, the Roman legionaries are doing all they can, and I think this is a pretty clear win here. If we just fast forward through this, I think they're going to take it pretty nicely. Yeah, as they start to move up here. Where is Marcus? Oh, God. Marcus, you've got a man inside you. At least you've still got those nice little bracelets on. Bloody hell. The Romans are making a good effort to get up onto these castle walls. On this side, still pretty much the same, but this is where we're going to make most of our progress. How have some guys got through there? Oh, they keep opening it and then closing it. That's kind of smart because it doesn't let the Romans actually get in and break down those gates. The first set is broken, but those ones are opening and closing, meaning that the AI is not seeing it and they're not going around to break them. This could be a bit of an issue. The Romans have taken this right side. Yep, they have taken that well enough, meaning that it's only a matter of time before we take this. That has been officially broken now. The Romans are about to pour through. Look at them come like ants to an apple. Oh boy, you love to see it. Another victory for the Roman army. I've set myself as the drill sergeant, so that means that I'm going to get passive daily leadership as I'm training the other men. But our army has just attacked Noria. And of course, being the Eagle Rising mod, that is not who you might think. They are, as far as I know, a Germanic faction who's sort of placed in this area. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, is this city. I mean, it has 602 defenders, so it's all still pretty goddamn impressive. But nonetheless, let's see how this goes. And the siege is about to commence. As you can see, some battering has gone on. We've managed to attack a lot of those. Is the gate open? I think the gate might be possibly opened. I'm not quite sure. However, a lot of their siege engines will come in injured, and they should only have a couple of ballistas and one onager there. We seem to have a few onagers, maybe some in reserve, it seems, and also we have some battering rams on the siege tower. Another army actually joined us, so it's 1,600 versus the garrison of Noria. So, as a soldier in the army, I'm now up to a sergeant level. Let's get in there. Now, if anybody has been following with my campaign as a Roman in the army, you might notice that I have upgraded my equipment and weaponry somewhat. I've got a better shield. I've got a much better sword as well. This is a sword you only get when you're at the high levels, and I'm part of the Eagle cohort with my shield and sword combo. Now, as you can see with the realistic battle mod, I hold out my shield in front of me. I'm not even holding right click. This is me holding right click here, but without it, I will just hold it out passively, which is fantastic. I'm going to stick in line here. Oh my word. Okay, this siege tower I think is probably going to go down, if I'm going to be completely honest. We've been issued an order to attack the wall from the right side. Hopefully we can get this siege tower up. I doubt it though, it's on such low health. This is really our first like huge city that we're besieging. Now, I have a few peelam. Yeah, that means that that's now down. So we're going to have to join in with the battering ram. I think the battering ram should be able to make it. These houses are in a really good position for actually blocking other bits. Hello, Praetorian cohorts. You are actually gorgeous with your little purple crest. Hell yeah. I want to be them one day. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, I am just in the Eagle cohort. Wherever the Eagle is... Oh, over here. Okay, here is my cohort. Fantastic. I'm going to join in with the equiper. Oh my word. Stick down, boys. Stick down. We've been issued a charge on that side. I can't... Okay, so they are climbing the ladders. Look at those boys getting up those ladders, assaulting the wall. Our leader, I think, or at least one of our leaders, is over here. Yeah, here we are. Timion. Mate, how's it going? I'm sorry for sort of breaking formation, but we wanted to come and say hi. Seem to be doing a fantastic job. However, the guys that are on this battering ram are having less luck. And in fact, that battering ram is about to be destroyed and crushed. I do not have a lot of faith. Yeah, it's very, very low health. That thing getting to the walls is going to be, well, debatable, really. Come on, we're so close to making this thing in. We are so goddamn close. Oh, they have actually sallied out. I did not see that coming. Throw your peeler, boys. Throw your peeler. Oh, God. I'm just hitting some of their shields. Fortunately, the peeler is actually really good at crushing shields. Yep. Screw that shield there. And we have plenty of jabs just on the floor. Don't mind if I do, sons. Don't mind if I do. Yoink a couple of them. They are trying to make it back. It's not going to help them, really. Yep, they are getting slaughtered. Any that got out of here are just dead. We need to really continue pushing this. However, yep, I'll do it on my own then. Don't worry about me, boys. I'll just do it on my own. The AI is a little bit confused because they've opened the gate, but there we go. It is open, so that should cause them to start bashing that gate down. We've actually done it. Hopefully no rocks are chucked on top, because that could also cause some issues. Kill this guy. He's on his own. I love how I'm giving out orders when I'm just some peasant sergeant. They keep opening and closing this gate. Right, I'm going to get on here to help speed this process up, if I can. There we go. Push it. Keep pushing it. Oh, I've been shot by something. I don't know what I was actually hit by, but it's made me bleed everywhere, and it's knocked me off the battering ram. Come on, stop opening that bloody gate. The fact that the fact they're opening that gate is causing us some issues because we're not actually able to batter it. They're doing a good job of kind of deterring us from getting in there. How's the ladder attack going? The ladder attack looks fairly successful, at least on that right side. There looks to be quite a lot of them up there. But I think they're kind of just waiting for this gate to be sorted out. Yeah, Regea is ordering people to actually use the siege engine. But, oh my word, there's a few more that have come out here. A few more have made it out. The more kills I get, the more XP I get, the higher levels I can get. Because, of course, I want to become a Praetorian Guard eventually. I've really been working my way through these ranks, but not there just yet. Really not there just yet. Let's kick him in the backside. Take this guy out. Slash him and dash him. How are we doing up there? It's looking all right, especially on the right side. I don't know about that left side, though. It's still battering down. Okay, we're actually able to get some good hits on their wall now. On their gate, should I say. I'm helping. I'm helping. It doesn't look like they're still opening it. Has that... Okay, just as I say that. I'm not going in there. That is just such a death trap. Ow, God. This thing. Can I don't really have a... I can close it, actually, if I can get the right section of it. There we go. Right, now let's keep going on this gate. For goodness sake, man. Stop opening the gate. Okay, we're not getting it there. It is just confirmed. We're not getting it there. Lad as it is. Lad as it is. I'm going to go up with these boys, though, because they're going to need a little bit of extra momentum. Because that doesn't look like the way it's going. If we can wrap around and maybe get the gate open from the inside, we might have a better option, though. And then we can actually get some real troops in there. For now, that does not seem like it's going to be the way in. Let's put my shield on my back just to stop some of the arrows coming in. You can see we've already stopped one. Although I do have one in my foot, as you can see there. Not ideal. Right, boys, we're up. Now what? Are we moving in? Are we pushing down? Let's push down. Come on. Come on. There's no need to hang up here. They're just throwing spears at you. They're just throwing bloody spears. Okay, there is death on these stairs. I'm going to come and help them. Ugh. Now, my stabbing sword is coming in handy now as we make our way down. These guys are doing a good job of defending the stairs, but we are slowly but surely pushing them back. One stab at a time. Oh, God. One slicey, slicey stab at a time. That's what I like to see. Oh, there we go. Lovely work. And another. And another. And another. Okay, good. Some movement has been made. However, our men are not committing to it. They are just heading straight back up. Assault the walls from the center side. Is that going to mean more pushing up? Or they're still just very much stood there. What the hell was that? I mean, I know that was our own artillery, but Jesus Christ, that was huge. That was an absolute beast of a hit. Men, you need to be doing better than this. Come on. You are better than this. You're not really proving yourself to be, but you are, supposedly. Let me in. Let me through. Okay, we're actually moving now. We are going. Movement has been made. I'm with the eagle. And a charge has been given. I don't know if we can even get through here. There we go. Right, I'm going to go through and try and make as much movement as possible. Hopefully the gate shouldn't really matter now, because I think we will have gained enough just from attacking this area. Hello, sons. Yes, clear the wall. Oh, this is a slaughter. This is a slaughter. Breaking through the enemy. Hold your shields. Bash him. Oh my God, he went flying off the wall. Shield bashing off the wall is such a good tactic. Keep bashing. Keep bashing. Keep slicing. Oh dear. Oh dear, my friend. You owe me nothing, but your death is all I require right now. And we've got our men taking that wall down. Okay, that is a thing of beauty. That is all I wanted, and that's all we can see. Brilliant. Another battle, another city falls to the might of the Roman Empire. Gorgeous. Now, another mod that I have installed, which is one of my funnest ones, is the Better Time mod. I mean, when you're playing Civ as a soldier, I'd really recommend it because you have no control over your army. Of course, you can ask to leave and do that sort of thing. However, at this point in time, like, I'm in the army. I've got to really go where they go. And when it's not a war, they'll be doing a lot of faffing, going to a lot of places. So with the Better Time mod, you can go from fast forward ×3 to fast forward ×4. And that will just save you a little bit of extra time, and you can rack up a bit of money while you're doing it. But it doesn't stop there. If you do control and space, much like a Mount & Blade Warband, you can do 8 times forward, and you can also change these settings in the mod menu. So you could do this pretty much unlimited, but I think you probably will break the game if you're not careful. Oh god, there's another siege, right? God, they're about to be slaughtered. But I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. So this mod here is the Ice Battle mod, and this is about as close as you can sort of get to Rome Total War within Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. So the Ice Battle mod lets you do pretty much what you would expect. You have an overhead camera. Now, if I had control of my troops, then I'd have little icons above, and you can stretch just like in Rome Total War and stretch your troop out and that sort of thing. But I can also just spectate from above. Now, if we actually check, I can go... Oh, I'm in watch mode, so I can't. But my character will be here somewhere, so he can still die despite me being here. I can take off the UI as well if I want to. But we can also check if he's dead, because his UI will live update. These boys are going to go in. Now, I've done so many battles on foot from the front line, but I thought I'd just give my fella a chance to be controlled by the AI so I can get a bit of a bigger picture of what's going on in some of these battles. And my god, was that a good idea? So here's the enemy. We can actually go and spy on them. I guess this would be cheating if it was real life, but alas, it is not. We're in a game, so it's fine. But they have a lot of archers set up on these walls, quite nicely spread out as well. Where's this one going to hit? Oh, those guys took an absolute beating. Let's hope that wasn't me. That was not me. I'm still alive. Fantastic. It's all like, guys, well, that was embarrassing as hell. So they've all run off. Here we have Regea, who is the leader of the faction and is actually the leader of my army. She's now on her own because she's looking for her troops. She's wondering why they've all run off. Well, that's because their siege tower's gone, miss. So you might want to go and party with them. There's been a lot of deaths around this area as well. And bloody hell, every time those ballista bolts come in, they are so deadly, because at least the catapults like this, you can see them coming and you can get out of the way despite the absolute devastation they cause. The ballista bolts, though, see that? Have no idea when they're coming in. It's just a bolt that shoots through the men. Now, how close are we getting? See, that has a ballista bolt that came in. Luckily, I think they were protected just about, but not from that. Okay, what about on this side here? What do we have? I think the siege tower might just make it. It doesn't seem like it's being targeted too much by their catapults, but we are starting to see some of our men throwing stuff. My guy, he's not taken any hits yet. He's still alive, so hopefully he's got himself safe. I love watching the peeler just not hit. Plinkety plonk. It's like kaplunk. Off it pops. I mean, this guy's pretty goddamn safe in here. They're still throwing bits at these lads in these crenellations, but they're pretty safe. The men with the peeler just aren't that accurate. Guys, you've got to throw higher than that. I mean, one guy has been hit, and okay, that one nearly hit. That was pretty goddamn close. Here we've got our ballista boy doing his thing. An absolute deadly man. The deadliest of all mans. He's doing his shoot. Oh my words. These guys still pretty safe. They haven't been hit just... I love that. He got hit and he retreated because of it. And he got scared. Uh-oh. Here comes a firebomb. Can it hit that low? I don't think they can even shoot that low, but we're about to find out, I think. Oh, there we go. Oh god, those guys got hit by another catapult. Maybe they can shoot that low. They're making a decision. Where they're going to go, we don't know, but I guess we'll hear some death soon. There are reinforcements coming in on the Roman side. You can see in the background there, so maybe they'd aim that way. The battering ram is at the gates, and we're about to see a lot of death there. I think they're actually going to get a push through there. Yeah, they're not opening and closing it like the last battle, which is good. And we're up on the walls on this side. Bloody hell. My man has still not died yet. So in terms of kills, the defenders had done 130 kills, which has kind of evened out the teams massively. So let's just hope that the Romans have got what it takes. I think they will, though, because look at the German armor. It's just nothing compared to the Centurion armor. You can take a beating, and especially with the realistic battle mod, it does so much having good Lorica Segmentata armor. Hello, boys. Have we broken through yet? We're about to. We're about to see it from the German perspective. Whatever comes through those gates, probably Romans. You can hear them getting squished by the men dropping rocks on the other side. That guy's trying to throw his spears in. He might be able to throw it through the cracks. Yep, he's actually hit someone through the cracks of that gate now. Okay, beautiful work. And as those spears, and they are broken through. This is where the real battle's about to start. You know what? I actually love seeing it from this perspective. My soldier's still not died, which is good. I'm assuming he's kept himself at the back. Probably got a little peek into what's going on in there. Yeah, the men are still... He's picked up a rock. Go on, lad. Throw it. Do it. He's dropped it, and he's just killed those boys. This guy's a brutal man. He's a machine. Oh, from both sides now. From both sides. Drop your rock, mate. He's dropped it, and a squelch. Those Romans are taking a beating. So they're pretty safe on the right-hand side there. It doesn't seem like they've got any Romans attacking. On this side, a bit of progress has actually been made for the Romans, which is nice to see. If we have a look, yeah, the Romans have started to even it up now. More and more kills coming in. The defenders still outnumber us, but I think that can be changed all with a swift strike. This is an absolutely huge siege, like genuinely massive. You love to see it. I think this is where we're going to see a lot of the improvements, though. Once this is broken through, it's going to be great for Rome. Although, on that note, they are pushing us legionaries back. Like, really pushing us back. So maybe that's not what it's all as hyped up to be. Men are getting chucked off here. You can see there's dead bodies underneath. They are... Oh, sorry, I was just looking at your feet. People would pay good money for that. They are getting chucked off the walls. You can see some guys have fallen off these walls as well. There's still... You're right there, mate. Whoa, whoa. Oh my God, it's all these javelins coming in. Just hitting the wall. Yeah, they're not quite making it up. Bloody hell, this is a deadly, deadly area. I mean, realistically, you'd want to see some... Hold on, is that a poor boy? A poor face in the arm. That poor boy. That body's disappeared. Okay, we're looking good on this side. Can we get an update on the front gate? The Romans have started to push back. Okay, there just seems to be a few too many heavily armored guys. And yeah, this is where we see the real push start to come in. This is what we've been wanting for all this time. The archers are still shooting. I don't really know what they're shooting. Oh, yeah, they're shooting the oncoming reinforcements. Some auxiliary archers doing their thing. Some auxiliary troops as well. These are kind of light armored troops from Spain or Gaul or somewhere who have come in to join and help the Roman legionaries. And this, well, this is where the bulk of the battle is going on, really. And I think where we're going to see a lot of the change in the tide of war. The Romans push forward. The Centurions leading their legionaries. We can see some Praetorians in there as well. We can see the vertical crest. In fact, that guy's got the Eagle cohort. He's part of my legion. Maybe I'll see my character coming pretty goddamn soon. Some Equipolars coming through there. We got the blue and white striped helmets as well with their plumes. And on this side, oh my word, there has been a massive new push from the Gallic side, or should I say the German side, and they have decided to actually push and split up the Roman forces. You can see there are some that are getting crushed on this tower, and that's not exactly ideal for them, if we're going to be completely honest. However, on this side, it seems to be going a little bit better, and it might actually work against the Germans having Romans now on either side, because yeah, these guys are starting to push back on the invading force and that counterattack from Germania. As long as this small contingency of Roman legionaries, who should be able to, because they've got high-level officers here, as long as they can hold off on these stairs where that bottleneck is going to come into play, these guys should be able to, and they do seem to be chonking down this line of Germans. You can see this contingency here have now fixed and sorted that front line with the men coming up the tower. So it looks like that's going to go their way. If we head back down here, okay, the push is real, but there's been a counterattack from the Germans that I don't think I expected to see, actually. There's a few Romans actually in there. There's a Tiro, who's a starting recruit, who's made it in there as well, and a few other boys. How has this man died? I'm guessing to the archers, but the archers are really, like, still quite far back. Are they just... Yeah, they're lining up along these walls here. Mate, I don't think you're going to see much here. Oh, where's he going? Oh, we got a little... Oh, my word, there's a guy all the way down here. There's no one down this area of the battle map, so that's fine. We also now are starting to see reinforcements funnel through that front gate and a real push out. I think this battle over here will be nearly done. Yeah, there's been a little bit of a push, but yeah, these guys they're going to go down pretty goddamn fast. I don't really expect to see them lasting much longer. On this side, we can see this bottleneck here as this absolutely deadly Roman siege comes in. My golly, oh my gosh. There is so much here that I love about this. But more importantly, the banner has made it through. The banner that gives everybody their buffs. The banner that gives everybody their morale. And the banner that shows Regea that their men are doing well. My my soldier is still alive, as we can see there by the UI that popped up. He's still got full health. I don't know where he is. I'd love to be able to just drop in and see what he's doing. Alas, we can't, and we're about to see a chug through this archer line. They are lined up very nicely just for the Romans to come through and hack them to pieces. Oh my god, the banner bearer himself is doing a lot of the work. Not something I thought I'd see. I thought he'd chill at the back. Yeah, there's a few battles going on here. It's a few of the Roman officers just slaughtering these boys. Yeah, man, you pick up that Pelham, and now that actually those officers, especially this guy, Quintinius Aphrodisiac, he's coming through the back. And I don't know. Oh, he's decided he's going to go for the archers. He is making some moves with his legionary brother, and they have destroyed that last remaining contingency of Germans. A lot of cheering and a lot of love from the men. Now, I'm assuming Regalia has charged in. Has she stuck at the back? She was here the last time we saw her, but she has moved. Hopefully she's still alive. That would be rather inconvenient if she'd been knocked unconscious, or even worse. I don't want to think about that. We got a few of these archers, and they are now being cut off, holding out for the longest possible time. God, some beautiful shots coming in from our archers as well. Oh my friend. Oh dear. That is what you get going against the might of Rome, honestly. That is what happens. And we can just look over the battlefield of absolute death and destruction. Blood splatters everywhere. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I know what's happening here. Bannerlord is happening. Bannerlord AI is happening. And I've got a horrible, horrible feeling that that is going to destroy the game. But let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. No, they did it. Fantastic. So as a bit of an overview of that battle, Regalia did stick alive, yet she's still alive. Familius of the Hills is actually not unconscious. If I try and find me, which I'm assuming I'm right down at the bottom, or am I in Regalia's party? I might actually be in Regalia's party. Marcus is not there. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he's still alive somewhere. The game is indicating that he is still alive. Marcus is a mover and a shaker, and we'll see that because of the stats that he will have gained from that battle. The current wage has gone up to 511. The wage limit is 10,000. Bloody hell. This is impeccable work from Marcus. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think he really knows how he's managed to wangle his way into this high position in the army, but he's managed to do it nonetheless, and it seems like we're going to defend the siege at Noria because it's being attacked by somebody. Now, I am going to leave this battle to the other side, but completely pointless. Absolutely pointless. However, this is far from pointless. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is going to be a rough one. Well, it's been a long time since I've done a battle like this. And, oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, there goes our cavalry contingent. I really hate how every battle seems to be at nighttime. Look, I understand. I'm just as frustrated as you are. It seems like the Romans only fight at night, but that's just the way it goes, apparently. Someone should make a mod where you can change the time of day, because bloody hell do I hate it. Oh my god. They have a lot of archers. They are getting kill after kill after kill. I'm going to get my peel and red. An arrow there. We should probably put our bloody shields up, but it just means that I can't see anything. I can see my nice little bracelets though. If I put it above here, I can like testudo my way in. Very much on my own. However, I doubt from this distance they'll be able to hit my little tippy toes. So I should be okay. Men, how's it going? Oh god, there's enemy cavalry. Oh bloody hell. So many cavalry. I've been hit by something. That's not ideal. You can see their banners over there. Whoa. Okay. Now, this is where the bulk of their infantry are. I'm going to try and get around and throw some of my peeler. Jump. Okay, I got one. Nice. Jump. We got another one there. And one more. Sorry, I just hit my own friend in the back of the head. Alas, it's okay. We're going to get into this battle now. Cause some mayhem. Oh, God, nice. I took him out. Shield up, shield up, shield up, shield up. Bish, bash, bosh. So many enemies right here. We are fighting on the front with a Centurion. Centurion, watch me. Watch me do all the damage to the enemy. I will take them all out on my own. Kick him. Kick him in the bollocks. I need to watch my stamina. Actually, you see in the bottom right, your posture, which is essentially your stamina. If you break all of that, you're going to be in real issues. There's a guy on the flank. Let's just... God, him and his mate. Oh, he's got a spear. Okay. Shield bash him and stab him. We're in the back. Stab him in the back. Lovely. Oh, I'm taking a few hits there. Kick him. Oh, God, their cavalry is coming in really hard. And our cavalry... Oh, God, this is like PTSD simulator. This is actually terrifying. I'm going to get hit by something. Just going to take a second breather at the back. Hello, mate. Are you coming to join me? He's just a recruit and he's doing better than I am. He's a man with a cape, a Dryatic trained warrior. I kind of like him. However, it does look like they're fleeing the field of battle. Shameful display. There's a few more here. Let's get them in the slaughter. There we go. Taking a few more of them out. Our cavalry has come through to mop up. That's what I like to see. Stabby stab. Slaughter stab. Kicky stab. Out. Kickies out. Kickies out. Kicky stab. Ow. Okay, I am taking a bit of a beating. Don't let them flee. Don't let them flee. Don't let them flee. There we go. Plenty kills there. That's going to get us a good amount of XP. And hopefully the Centurions saw that I was slaughtering the people running away. And, you know, there is no such thing as the Geneva Convention in the Roman times. So I think we should be okay. Sorry, I was a bit racist there, mate. I stabbed you because you looked a barbarian. But actually, you're on our side. Wow. Look at that. Here in their army run past. God, this mod is cool. This game is cool. Well, it seems like it wasn't all over. In fact, there was a reinforcing army that have come into the fray now. We were just sort of settling in and going back home, but no. It is not over yet for us. Does it work if I sing the Lord of the Rings music? I am really leading our boys out into the charge here, and I'm going to do such a thing. I need to prove myself beyond my rank. I think I would like to get that cool plumed helmet soon, so I need to just keep pushing with this goddamn thing. Extinguish myself above all else. Oh, the peeler's being thrown. I shall join ye in your peeler throw. Our cavalry's gone in and I've just hit one of our friendly calves. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Have that, son. Right, you noggin, lads. Now give me one of those peelers and I'll throw it again. Jesus, I've been wounded. I've been bloody wounded. Guess I'll die then. I guess I'll die. Is there another one here? I can't pick that one up, unfortunately. But what I can do is find, with my eagle vision, all the other javelins on the floor. There we go. Does somebody want that? No. Does somebody want that? Are you on our side? Am I being racism again? I think I'm being racism again, because he is on our side. Right. Stabby stab. It is time to clear off the supporting army. You came back to try and help your friends, but it wasn't to be. You weren't going to be any good, let's be honest. You were just... Oh, it's like playing Frogger. Oh, just dodging and weaving, ducking and flying. Bloody hell. Can we stop recruiting barbarians into the Roman army? It's very confusing when I'm trying to play in cinematic mode. Thank you, Regea. Thank you for listening. I'll just stab these bloody bastards in the back of the leg. There we go. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Hello. Oh, wow. Well, that was something. Good. Exactly what I wanted. Don't know where Regea is heading, but we are going to use the better time mod to go extra fast forward 4 times. Let's go. Now, if you are new to this mod, we are getting a daily income of 286. We are tier 4 infantry at a current experience of 5,380. Now, as we do training, that will go up. We're almost at our next level. We'll get more money. We'll get better equipment and all of that goodness. In fact, if we look at our inventory, we do have some equipment here, but these are all older stuff that, as far as I'm aware, isn't better than what we've got now. So we're sort of going to keep with just our current equipment. And, oh, we can actually participate in the tournament whilst we're here. And the tournament prize is an Empire hooded cloak. That is awesome. I definitely want this. Okay, so we're going to skip this round. We're going to place all the bets on ourselves. We don't have really anything else to do with the money. And it's put us as a cavalryman. Well, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Because as a... That's a true Roman. I like to be knocked off my horse. Of course, this uses the realistic battle mod, which, as you can tell, is awful. And it makes you fall all over the place and you get knocked off your horse. But there we go. A nice little hit on him. Got him down a little bit. Let's try and get a good one. And we completely missed. Oh, no. My friend, he has been knocked off his horse. Okay, good. He's at... Oh, it's 1v1. Here we go. Let's try and get our spather out. Come on, son. Ow. Luckily, I parried that one. Now, of course, you can parry, you can hit, you can block, and you can stun them like so. But even so, it's still not ideal. I am going to be the master gladiator in the arena. I'm going to work my way up, and they're going to see my true prowess. There's nothing you can do about it. He's going to come for a couch lance. I've stopped his horse in its place. Go for the horse. Dodge his spear. Okay, so the horse has taken a little bit of a beating. It's still on about half health, though. Now, I could go in for him, but I don't think I need to. I think I've got a good position. He's going to get stopped by that horse, and that's going to give me a good option to get in a hit with him. He is on about a quarter health. Let's try and chase after him now. Giddy up, little friend. Giddy up, little friend. He's gone for the block. Let's see if we can get a couch lance ready. Couch is coming in. Here we go. This is it. This is the end of this man. Go. Oh, you lucky, lucky boy. Final charge. Couch, 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 couch. Oh, well, that was embarrassingly disappointing. Come on, spin. The turning circle on a horse is about the same as a Honda Civic. It's awful. I have broken my spear. Gonna have to go around here. This is not an ideal situation because he's got a spear. But we knocked him off his horse with an under-the-shoulder hit. He's gonna go back for it. Let's see if we can take him down. Okay, I'm gonna dismount here. It's probably gonna be my best option. Get him on foot. I am much taller than him. This is a small man. I feel like I'm bullying a man of shorter stature, but that's okay. Kick him in the balls. Hit him. Kick him. He's just not going down, this fella. There we go. Apparently that stunned me because he got a perfect block in. Broken his shield. Go on, lads. Go on. He's done for. That was only the first round. Are you kidding me? This guy's got Lorca Segmentata. The Velite in the back has just been shot in the head. And perfect hit. He got oh, I'm going to go and help my friend. No. Don't kill my friend. Do not. Where have you come from? Go away. Come on. I'll save you. Yes. Yes. Let's double team him before the other one gets it. They've got so much armor. He's down, though. One more to go. Bash him over the head. Bash him over the head. Good job, my friend. Okay, you don't need to scream like that. That's really embarrassing. So we are now fighting with the same guy as last time, actually. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the same man. We are fighting another Carti Legionary and a Velite. Okay, I think that was the Velite that got shot in the head, though, so we might be all right here. Dodge that. Oh, wait, no. I'm fighting... Okay, I am fighting the guy that I just had on my team. I'm just going to wait for the last second hit. Get him in the chest. Okay, I feel a little bit embarrassed for him there. Hold on, I didn't even realize if I backward scroll, it puts it on my shoulder. That is awesome. So I can still use it. I think, yeah, but if I block, nothing happens. Mate, where's your sword? Where's your... What am I doing? Why am I head... Come on, then. We're going to fist fight. Really? You don't have a sword? I'm so confused. They did you dirty, then. But we won. We won the tournament. How much did we get? A bit of renown. We got a bit of money. And we got that all-important helmet. Now, the thing is, I'm given helmets every time I get promoted. The difference here is we can actually get some better armor before we normally would. So, is this better? Yes, it is. Does it look cool? Oh my god, yes, it does. I look like a complete badass. We got a little notification here. That's cool. And now we're going to move on. The army has grown somewhat. We've got some upgrades that we can put in. Some leadership upgrades. Lovely. That's what I like to see. And it seems we're going to be waiting here for a bit of time. But what we can do is we can train with the troops. Now, if we train with the troops, let's say we want to get better at melee, we can go on and do such, and we'll put us in a tournament situation. Now, I have every weapon under the sun, apparently. Here we go. We're going to go with a two-hander. Die, you pig! Oh my god, that is terrifying, man. That is... So he's got a hammer, so he's not going to be very blockable. He's just... Right. Well, I'm going to be honest. Not the best training session I've ever done. Right, I want revenge on you. I want revenge. The big hammers are so deadly, but I'm going to get revenge on this son. Like, you can see, that did so much damage to me just despite blocking it, but it's... Stab him. Slice him. Oh, I can't. He was only a light cavalry as well. So, after a disastrous training session, we are going to wait until Regea wants to take somewhere else. The army is being built up. We've now got 140 in the army. She's actually going recruiting. You see, 154. We can see where we're heading to next by these little markers here. So, we are heading over to the other side, which I think that means we're going to be moving into new territory. Now, I think war was peaced. I think that's the way you say it. Definitely, war was peaced. So, I don't know who we're going to be fighting next, but I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. Let's go into our character, though, because we've just had some upgrades. I kind of think I should put some focus points in medical and start training that up. Because, of course, the end goal is to try and make your own army. But once you've got enough money and resources. But we are now... Oh, I thought we'd actually gained up to the next level. We're not quite there just yet. We're going to stay in Lugdugdum for a while. Let's see if there's anything that the weaponsmith can actually give us. In terms of new body armor, what are we looking at here? Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to be better than what we have. So we're going to pretty much keep everything for the time being. But I'm going to be back with you once we get ourselves into a battle. Okay, so Regea's just stopped the army. Men, ready your weapons. I warn these poachers scum never to come back here again. Okay, lads, we are now in... I do feel a bit bad because there's 50 poachers that are raiding one of Regea's villages and the full might of the Roman army is here to stop them. We don't take it lightly. I don't know if I want to be at the front. I'm going to stay behind the Equipolers, the banner bearers. Hopefully, they'll be able to cover my ass a little bit more. Where are they? Okay, they're over there. Okay, they're all archers. I mean, that was probably to be expected. Now, in this mob, because you were just part of an army, you don't really want to run out too much. Is that Regea? Is that our leader? No, it's Era. That's one of our other captains. One of the other royals. There's 380 of us against 50 poachers. Oh, and they don't have any armor. Okay, this is awful. Guys. Ow, my ears. Oh, my word. Look at the amount of peeler that is going in. Throw it. Come on. Let's try and get at least one in there. Yeah, we got one in the mix. Our relation increased. The cavalry is charged in. There's a guy over here. I'm going to try and get the guy in the field. The infantry are charging. Go, 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 go. Mate, you've got a spear in you. And now you've got a sword in your gut. Oh, my God. There are our cavalry. Look how royal they look. Look how incredible they are. Jump. Oh, I can't get over. That's all right. I can pick up a spear. How about it? How about it? Yes. Speed and power. Look at the might of the Roman army. And they've gone. They have gone. A beautiful battle. They have fled. They have flown. And we have won. Upgrades are in place. Our throwing has gone up from our brilliant accuracy then. Yes, we do want +1 ammunition. I want to do more death. I want to cause more chaos. The army is growing very, very fast. And by the way, this better time mod is great because you can speed up normally. This is what it'd normally be. Oh, +2. What's going on here? I'm trying to explain the mod, man, and now okay, well, we've gone into a town, and some man has come up to me saying that there's thugs, and I've got to go and stop them. But I am not a guard. I should probably do it out of my honor, though. Right, where are they going to come from? Now, I've got one more ammunition. Oh, I've got 8 now. This is fantastic. Just got to wait for them. They're coming from that way. Just got to make sure. There's 5 of them. Maybe, actually. Can I get up here? This is perfect. This is going to slow them down. Let's try and get the first shot in. No, bad, 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 bad. Lovely. Keep them slow. Keep them steady. Keep them lined up. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Okay, sword time. Ow. 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 I told you I'm not a guard. Right, I have really embarrassed myself there. I went into that fight on pretty low health anyway, but if I'm going to be honest, 5v1 is always tricky with realistic battle mod on because they just stun the hell out of you. More poachers have been sighted in one of our villages, so it is up to us to go and quell that force. Of course, embarrassed from my last escapades, I need to make sure that I am just staying in the mix this time, not getting myself killed, especially not in front of my men. That would be absolutely embarrassing. One day I want to become a full leader. I can't be tied to poachers. There's a woman on that banner. Never seen one of them before. All right, Sonny Jims. Let's go for the long shot. Here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Ow. Ow. Long shot. Yes. First kill goes to Marcus, the elite Roman armyman. Come on, men. Let's charge in there. Now I need to put my sword on swipey modes. It's not really made for it. I might maybe invest in a better sword. The gladiuses are just awful. I hate them. They make me want to cry. They make me want to die. And they do make me actually die sometimes as well. Bloody hell. Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Just stabbing my way. Stabby, slicey, stabby, slicey, stabby, slicey. Yeah, you think you can take me? Ow. You can definitely stun me, but I can stab you in your spleen and your back. I'm the backstabber of Italy. That's what they call me. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Don't let them escape. Got it. Don't let them escape. I might have just hit 2 friends there. I am just going to wander over this way and look over the beautiful view. Marcus, you have proven yourself to be a fine warrior. For your bravery and loyalty, I've decided to give you a promotion. Visit my bladesmith and armor in the camp, and they'll provide you with gear benefiting your new rank. Yes! I have finally been promoted. I'm now tier 5. So if we go to the weaponsmith, okay, what have we got here? Now it's very hard to see like what's going to be better. I actually don't know. We could pick up a Sparta. Is that part of this class though? Still going to cost me. If we actually go and talk to them and we say new helmet, can we get all the new stuff please? What's the best thing you've got? And we get the Eagle Cohort 1. Select that. Thank you. And if we go to the weaponsmith again, get a new cape. Oh, we can actually get a cape. Go on, come on. I'm just going to select it. I don't know what it is, but that's the best way to do this. New body armor. What have we got? What is the best body armor you got? Is this the best? This is armor tier 3, though. I don't want armor tier 3, do I? Okay, I am now looking fantastic. All geared up. That is actually better armor, but it doesn't look as cool, so I'm not putting it on. Let's think about that helmet, actually. So this helmet was quite a bit better, so I am going to keep that. We don't actually have any shoulder armor still, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm looking fantastic. Now, I did get a Sparther, and I think I'm going to prefer the Sparther. It's a bit of a longer sword, and it's going to do much better in those 5v1 situations and crowd control situations. Okay, well, we're going to fight Gaul, it seems. So we are in Rome. While we are here, what we can do, we could talk to Regea. It has been a while, Regea. Can you tell me anything about these many battles? Thank you. All sorted. That's what I needed to do there. We can ask the commander for leave, and then what we can do here is go and do some trading, and I'm just going to sell off everything we don't need. There we go. What else have we got here? Oh no. They took away everything we had. All our state-funded armor is gone. It's all gone. Can I have my helmet back, please? Wait, which one was it? Here it is. Thank you. Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that. Regea, let me join you again. Okay, so we have sold off some of our stuff. We are now joined back into the army. Fantastic. So we are back here, but we are still back on tier 5, so we didn't really lose any of that stuff. We can lure bandits into an ambush. You have to be mounted to do so. We don't need to do that right at this point in time. But, yeah, as far as I'm aware, we can now get all our stuff back. If we go into our inventory, we will have all our nice bits and pieces, but we've just got the state issued bits at this point in time, so we're going to pop that back on. This was the better body armor as well. We need to get our... Okay, I'm going to be back once I've got my armor sorted. The army is growing. It is building incredibly fast. We've got almost 1,000, and we're going for a war to siege Massilia. Oh my god, there's an army that's building there as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be growing in time though, but we're actually going to assign for a different one. I want to do that's going to get us our tactics up and stuff like that for when we eventually want to go in and do some more leading. Let me just get rid of all of these, and I will be back with you once this siege begins. Oh my god. It is 659 of us versus 341 of them. Of course, we do have people in reserve that we can bring up at some point. Let the siege commence. Uh-oh. Okay, it's going to get a little bit rough here. Should I get on the battering ram? That's surely the safest place, right? They are charging up. Does that indicate that they've got ladders on this side? That actually might. I kind of want to go up on the ladders. It'd be a bit terrifying, but it'll be cool. They are currently bombarding that siege tower. I think that one might go down. Yep, it's gone already. That's devastating to the army, unfortunately. Luckily, there are ladders, and they just seem to have archers on those ladders. Whether they bring up infantry support, I guess we'll find out. Currently, they've just been hit by a bombardment of rocks. Oh, yep, they're bringing up infantry to try and support that breach there. And these ladders should hopefully make all the difference. The problem with ladders is you can go and get up one by one, and that can cause quite a few issues. There isn't a way up on the other side, is there? No, it looks like this is the only way up. So let's see if we can sort of help the situation by missing entirely. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to lead this charge and get up there. I'm coming up, boys. Let's do it. Oh, you're a friend. Hello, friend. You've fallen off the wall. Right, I'm going to get my sword up. Let's go. I might have my head in someone's ass. I think they won't mind, considering the situation. As long as we can get that battering ram up there, we will be okay. The battering ram is going to be a tricky one. Look at the dock over there. This is such a detailed map. How's it going? Are we winning? Are we the winning? I don't want to be a coward, but I don't want to be the coward, but move. Let me off. Let me out. I want off the ship, please. Please. What? I can't fall down there. I can't. Just let me out. Move. Kick him off. Yeah. Oh. No. The battle rages on as the men try and get up the ladders were absolutely deadly, and there's more boulders coming in here. Have they managed to break? They've opened the doors. There's a sally out here. Oh my god. Okay, that is incredible. I love the look of that. They are currently closing and opening just to let some people out. How well this is going to work, I guess we're about to find out. So far, it seems like they're defending pretty goddamn well, but the Roman side is coming in very thick and fast. It seems like they have actually broken up this top way. If I only had waited 2 more minutes, maybe I'd still be alive. That doesn't matter, because this will fall to ourselves. I sacrificed myself for the might of the Roman Empire, and I'm sure Regea will see that and give me a great promotion. Hello, guys. You seem to be doing a fantastic job. Where's this one going to go? Load of boulders coming in here. Is it going to hit right? Oh, this poor... this poor man. So this side is currently still pretty strong. The archers are firing down. The Romans here are sort of just taking the fire. They have the shields. They can do that. And that charge would indicate that some progress is made. No, they're still charging and volleying out. The walls have been taken on this right side, though, which does mean it is only a matter of time before it falls over here. There is a dead body just dangling. It's my favorite part of the day, that. And there's a few more archers up the top here. Their onager has been smashed up at the top here, yet they are just getting bombarded by our trebuchet. In terms of this map, though, bloody hell, it's big. Currently, no more reinforcements have been called in, which means that we're not losing too many. Have they given up the front? They're not, but they're sort of... The charge has been called for this bit to move forward. We'll see whether they actually do. They're kind of just piling up. I think eventually that will happen, but oh my god, they are taking such a goddamn beating. They need to do something very, very soon. There's just a mass of legionaries that are in this position here that I don't think are going to last much longer if they are. Well, if I'm going to be completely honest, then they're not told to move pretty goddamn soon. Oh, here they go. Are they moving? I was putting it in fast forward mode. No, they are still not moving. Oh, there we go. The call has been given, and yet just as soon as the gates have opened, they were told to charge down. And if I'm going to be completely honest, this is kind of game over for the defenders. They just don't stand a chance with this. There is way too many. This is just a position of suicide for anybody defending. Some Romans have even made it around the back. This guy here, he's my great friend Cassius. He is now dead, unfortunately. We'll have a funeral for him. His wife and kids won't be too happy with him, I'm going to be honest, especially after they get his body back and it is just jam. Because it's been trampled by so many of his brethren. I think Lucius is just having a nap here. I don't think he really minds. Everybody is just trying their best not to be trampled on the floor, but it's not working. And this looks like a young boy. Guys, are we the bad people? Are we the baddies? Who cares? We've taken the city. All with my help, definitely. Now, why are we going back to Rome? I don't know, because we're currently at war with, I think this is Gaul. Yeah, the Roman provinces of Gaul. But we can use our better time mod to speed things up just to get into better locations. Now, we should hopefully be at full health by the time we get there. We are tier 5 infantry, but the next level is quite some XP away, so I think it might be some time before we reach that point. But I think today's episode is going to be a time of fighting and sieges as Rome goes to war. And the first is already here. Right, I've got my cool cape and my cool hood. And I'm going to join the front ranks. Gaya was giving us orders. Now, for any context, people that don't know, is of course serve as a soldier. Oh my god, that was terrifying. The serve as a soldier mod basically puts you as one person within the army, and that's what we're doing here. This army is pretty goddamn big. There's 800 of us attacking 200 of the Gauls. The fireballs are coming in. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be a lot trickier than I thought. So many hits, 29 kills already from the defending side. This might be a bit tricky. Now, I'm going to try and learn my lessons from last time. So I'm going to stay a bit further within the pack. I got on top of the walls last time. Oh my word. I got on top of the walls last time and it did not end well for me. I got absolutely slaughtered. We don't have any siege towers, so it looks like this is going to be, well, completely based on assaulting the walls with ladders. You can see up on this right side is where we're heading up. Yet the ladders have already gone up. I'm going to let the first wave sort of do their thing before I decide to head up there, though. Just going to leave them to die themselves. We can see in the top right that's a kill feed, and we'll be able to get a good indication of how it's actually going. Do you think I can get a shot up there? Go on, Marcus. You got this, lad. My hands are getting tired. Go! Well, that was embarrassingly low. Okay, we are not going to pay attention to anything that just happened there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's chuck a couple up there. No, once again, I just do not have the throwing arm on me. I'm going to let those guys do a bit of the fighting on their own, and then I should have them... Oh my god, look at that kill feed. This is not going well. They've killed over 100 of our men so far. Guys, are we wanting to do anything of use, or are we just going to die? I think death seems to be the only way for the Romans at this point in time. However, we still completely outnumber them, so I hold some faith. If only there was a little passageway around the side that we could actually sneak in there. Doesn't seem like that is the case. Excuse me, I think it's my time. I need to come and help. I'm going to get up there and do my damage. Push through. Go on. Oh, they've got stuck on this ladder. Excuse me, everybody. Move out the way. There we go. Just kick him off. I'm just going to hold some reserved judgment to see what it's like at the top before I actually jump up there. Is this looking positive? It's not looking particularly positive for us Romans. I'm going to get up there anyway. Okay, let's make some moves here. Let's see what we can do. There's a weaker guy here. Push him down. Get him off the wall. Oh, God. Took a bit of a hit there. Kick him. got him in the back. Okay, there's a few Roman legionaries here on the other side, which is not great. Now, I do have a Sparta, which isn't really the weapon of choice here for getting the Hamata, because it is a slicing weapon. You really do want to be using stabbing weapons against these guys, but they're taken out nonetheless, and this side of the walls have been taken. Okay, I'm going to head up this way. Or not. Apparently, I'm not, because that is just not what they wanted me to do. Weak armored archers. I can slice through them like nothing. They are nothing to me. Bash him, slash him. Oh, I've been blocked. Kick him. Go on, fight along the walls. Ooh, there's a few more. Uh-oh, they're coming out. Men, please. Get those shields up. Have that. Have that. Have that. How many shots does he take? Oh my god, this guy is a mountain of... Oh my god! There's no damage. How did he survive all that? Guys, do you want to get... Okay, they've battered through now. I'm going to have some help in a second. I hit some guy in the back, hit that guy in the side. Can I find any more weapons up here? It doesn't look like it. I'm just going to have to fight up here on my own. My men are not coming with me. I say my men. Once again, I am not the leader of this charge. I am just a lowly soldier. So I am actually going to move back into formation. We know what happened when you break formation. Ouch. Hello, legionary man. Do you want to help me? I think we need to move up. Ow, I'm getting shot from all sides. Oh, they've got reinforcements coming in, boys. Be ready. They're throwing their peeler. Shields up. Let's go, 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 go. We can slice and dice through the top of these lads. Perfectly. Exactly what I wanted to do. Yes. Speed and power. Speed and power. Now, the realistic battle mod does completely change the way that swords and weapons and even armor work. So you can see why we run into some issues here in our attacks. However, I do absolutely love just exactly how it evens out the game, and it does feel like you're fighting as a Roman legionary rather than just hacking and slashing everybody. You have to be a bit more tactical about your attacks. Oh my god. It seems like the gates have been broken into and the assault order has been given. I'm going to head up this side. Assault walls from the center side and infantry charge. I'm going to do such a thing. Now, of course, I do stand out a little bit as my hooded cloak figure. But, you know, I can't be exactly the same as everybody else. I need to look special in some way, shape, or form. I think that's the point. Oh, these guys are not going to last. Oh god. They are being slaughtered at the center. So long, my friends. So long. It wasn't meant to be. Goodbye. That seems to be another victory for the Roman Empire. Okay, we have some upgrades here. We've actually got our duelist. 20% damage from wielding a one-handed weapon without a shield. Well, I've got a shield. 5% experience to melee troops in your party after every battle, but for serve as a soldier, training with troops gains 50 more XP towards combat skill. I think we're actually going to go for this one because if we win tournaments whilst enlisted, it grants us 50% more XP for promotion, which means we're going to get higher and higher towards the points that we want to be. But that has been a victory for us. We can actually see our reputation with the factions at the moment. Of course, the Romans bloody love us. We could go and join pretty much any faction we want, but Marcus has a plan. You see, I've been sitting, waiting for the opportune moment, and they don't know it yet. This Serve as a Soldier mod lets you gain money, gain experience, skills, and even weapons, just for when the time comes for you to head out on your own. Now, this army has been disbanded, but we are, of course, part of Regia, and she is the most powerful and most badass of them all. And she will have a plan, which seems like it's going to Lugdugnum. And whilst we're here, we can actually go and visit the weaponsmith to see if they've got anything else. I want to see if they've got a new horse. Now, we do. And the reason that I wanted a new horse, and if I have got this equipped on me, I do have it equipped. I don't have it. Oh, I do have a saddle here. You see, now having a new horse kind of grants us some other options, because when we are traveling around and stopping off at different locations, we can lure in bandits. Being able to do so, we can gain extra loot and extra XP from being enlisted still, and sort of gaining and going out on our own will, which is something that you cannot do without a horse, of course. We are now being put into the cavalry formation as well, and the Byzantine Empire has declared war on the Ayyubids. That's not exactly what I care to talk about, but if we want to go into here, I kind of want a different assignment. So I want to really get up my troop drilling and troop experience, so I'm going to do such a thing. Don't have the skills for the job. Well, if I give you some money, she will give me that job, and that's going to give us more experience within that. That will give us passive daily leadership and daily XP towards troops in party. Now, if we have a look at our party, we can still only get 25, but that's only because we haven't really delved into that point right now. If we headed off and we got companions and even troops, they would join us even when we were enlisted, and I'm going to just wait until I find the right time before I can venture out on my own and Marcus can become his own lord and even part of the Roman vassals himself. And now everybody hates the Byzantine Empire. I mean, that's kind of understandable. Okay, what is this? Okay, I don't know if we need to be attacking a group of 4. Just give me 1 second. Guys, I'm not sure this is the battle you really want to be a part of. Yeah, this is the 4 raiders that Regia's force of 200 decide to attack. This is me, by the way. When you go into the RTS battle mode, it just hands you over to the AI. Oh my god. No, no, poor man. He's been knocked down. Come on, escape, escape. He's gone. Do you feel good about yourself, guys? Do you feel like you did something of use there? Are we the baddies? I think we might be. Regea, look, we have to have words about this. This petty victory for you is embarrassing for us. Alas, I'm using better time and I'm just going to speed up this whole thing. I mean, this is kind of a mod that you actually need in this situation, but we've actually found ourselves in Rome and there is a tournament on, which I think is probably something we should take part in, especially since we've just had that upgrade and we can get a Centurion's helmet. Okay, this is something I'm interested in. What have I got? I've got an axe and I've got some peelum. I can use this. This is good. Okay, apparently I cannot use this. This is not so good. So let me just get my peelum back. Don't worry about me. Thank you. Ah, this man has been knocked down. He's going to get back on his horse though. Just wait. Hit the horse. Not really what I wanted to do. Can we hit him in the back? Hit the horse again. Still not exactly what I wanted to do here. Okay, we've got to help our friends here. There you go, son. I'm helping you out. Quick, while he's not watching. Hit him in the back. Stun him. Slash him from behind. You get him from behind now. Kick him. Oh my god, this guy's taking an absolute brutal beating. The Velite, slash him down. Is it bullying? Not if they're an enemy. I think that's kind of how it works. We're allowed to do it. Let's get this one javelin. One is all we need. Okay, perfect. Let's get the final hit on the horse. Is it animal abuse if it's in a tournament? I don't think so. Next round. Oh my god, we've all got javelins. Just okay, I do not have a javelin. This is very embarrassing, but I'm the only one with javelins left, which means I can throw when nobody else can. Yes. No. Oh shit. I just hit my friend. Why have I done this? Oh, come on, I'll help you so then you can help me. I don't have a shield. This is terrible. Run. If they keep... Yes, blue man, you are a legend. Come on. This guy has actually just saved my life. Oh, treacherous Praetorian meals. Mate, you are not treacherous at all. You are incredible. I'm fighting against him now. Oh, this is very awkward. Right, well, at least... Oh, I gained a level from that, but I didn't actually get a kill. Here he is. I do like you, but you're going to have to die now, unfortunately. Knocked him off his horse. I've been knocked off my horse. Very, very embarrassing. Oh, God, get back on the horse. Get back on the horse. Now, if I can get a good distance, I can get a couch chance, but I don't want to let my friend die, so I'm... He's fine. Nothing's gone on there. Nothing has happened. Cool. He's been knocked down. That's what I like to see. He's getting back. Good. We are coming out of this pretty well, actually. We've got this guy trapped in... You've just clutched this for the team, man. Somehow I've made it into the final against this guy that was just on my side. And I've basically done no help whatsoever. But I think I've got this under control. Just dodge that. Next one. Dodge that. Now he's coming for me. Let's see if we can hit him in the legs. Have you noticed my throwing skill is non-existent? I have. You should probably use that. Oh, that went over his head. I was hoping that I could absolutely slice him in the face there, but apparently not. Go on. Keep hitting him. Oh, God. Kick him. This guy is a solid combatant, actually. He's doing a very good job, but my kicks are doing work. I'm going to keep bashing him. Keep going at him. He can just batter me through my shield, but it wasn't quite enough. And I have won not only reputation, not only money, but a shiny new helmet. Yes. And that's going to get me good experience as well because of my new upgrades. Don't mind me, I just wanted more money, so I joined another tournament. Maybe this is not the tournament for me. Run away. What I can do, though, is for my last tournament, go here and have a look. Oh, yes, 90 head. I'm going to lose my cool cape, though. I do have a Centurion hat. Now, how are they going to feel with the fact that I have a Centurion helmet and I'm actually just not a Centurion? Well, that's not my issue. They can deal with it themselves when they get to it. I am upgrading through tournaments, getting my renown up because eventually there's going to be a time when I really very much need it. Marcus, your skills are pretty solid. When it comes to leadership, you are useless. Man, actually useless. Oh no, Casurgis has some rebels that have risen, and we are off to go and put it down. We get her army of 600. This must be a huge rebel force. Okay, I'm excited to see where this goes because I've actually not played in the cavalry formation yet. This is going to be my first time, but it is a full city. Luckily, we've got quite a big army. Okay, there is 444 of them against 1,200 of us. I'm going to make sure that I stay in the fray, get up nice and close with this army. Let's go. Got it. I've got to dismount from my horse. Oops, it's a little bit awkward. Now, let's go.
Sergeants in charge!
Oh my word. Speak of absolute insanity within battles, this is a map and a half. Of course, they're ordering the siege infantry to attack on the right-hand side, which is where I'm going to go. I'm going to follow some of these banners here because it's probably our best bet. I mean, you can hear even because there are so many people walking around in the feet and... siege engines firing. Even the sound is bugging out here. Bannerlord, as much as it is huge, and it does really offer a lot of options when it comes to massive battles, does not seem to be able to handle them very well. Oh, we just don't have any archers as well. I mean, I guess projectiles would make this even goddamn worse. But even so, we are trying to push up a battering ram here, and I do not have much faith that it's going to make it. I've got a good feeling, actually, that their siege engines are going to batter it, but I'm going to stick with these guys. Just making sure I'm sticking near the middle. I've spent a lot of time going up the right side, but perhaps going through the center would be our best option. They've got a lot of archers there, and we know how it is if you get stuck too much on the walls. Although, just to be aware, there is their Onager. Just got to make sure that that is in a safe position. I'm actually going to head out into F10 mode, which is going to put us in the RTS free camera mode. My little lad is just going to stick here for now. We can actually go up and have a look at where this battle is mostly taking place. Now, please don't aim for me. I cannot do anything to myself while I'm doing this. On this right-hand side, we can see the Romans have started to come up here. Oh, they've made it up on the Velite is made up. Oh, the Equifus, should I say, is made up to the walls. I don't think he's going to last too long. This first wave normally gets destroyed pretty goddamn fast. They have people just guarding the streets like nothing. Okay, there's a siege tower up on this side, and don't think I didn't see you shoot the wall there, my friend. He's going for a shot, and he's actually just hit someone down there. The Pelham is coming back, though. I don't know if it's even going to make it up to the walls. Yeah, they just don't really have the range. The AI within Bannerlord definitely assume that they're javelin men, but they're not. They don't have the throwing skill of javelin men, and Pelham are weighted a lot heavier, so it means they just don't reach as far. Now, every now and then you'll see one hit up, like some of these. Oh, yeah, one just hit somebody there, and one has just landed somehow stuck up. But I think this siege tower is definitely going to come up here. Yep, a few of the Peeler are hitting now. Oh, and he's just broken his shield with Peeler as well. Okay, that is a thing of beauty. The siege tower has made it to the walls. Where am I? Am I still just chilling at the back? Yep, just having a nice little relax there with the crossbowmen who are shooting something up this way. Are they trying to aim all the way over here? I think they probably might be, but from the perspective of the archers up here, it is a brutal affair, and the Romans have started climbing. They've actually got the siege tower to the gate, but if you look at that, the defenders are sallying out. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea. They should probably close that pretty soon. And the walls have also been taken from the Roman point of view as well. That guy's just been shot in the face by his own man. That's fine. Oh my god. Hello, son. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you had planned? I don't think so. Right, I'm jumping back in. Come on, Marcus. This is your chance to prove yourself to Brigeo and the rest of the army. It seems like it's, well, not going particularly well. We have killed a lot of their men, but we are taking a lot of losses. That right side seems to be going all right. I'm going to head into the center, as I mentioned before. I think going through the actual gate is going to be our best bet. Someone has just people are falling off the walls over on that left side there. They still have plenty of archers. You can see that by the amount of kills coming in. Our crossbowmen are doing what they can, but unfortunately the crenellations on these walls are doing a lot of work for saving these guys. I've still got all of my peeler, so I'm going to use that to my advantage once I get in here. Whether I can actually properly squeeze through is another question, and they are dropping stuff from above. You can see there's a man up there. That was an awful throw. That was truly goddamn awful. Just got to wait until they decide they want to throw rocks down. But once again, my throwing arm is just not on it. Okay, we can push through now. Run, run, run before they throw rocks. Oh, I just dodged that. Okay, I'm going to squeeze out this way, try and get up there into the walls and destroy those guys that are throwing rocks on our friends' heads, because I'm not a big fan. Excuse me, mate. I'm going to just push up here. Thank you very much. Hello, sir. Have that. Get my sword out. Slicey dicey as you likey. Uh-oh, they're all here. Hello, hello. Just point blank them. That's what they deserve. 360 spin and a point blank on you, son. One more for you. There we go. I am a true soldier of Rome now. Okay, there's a few coming through, but we seem to have surrounded them. We're going to go into the final level just to see if they've got any guys at the very top. But I think that's most of them done. Yeah, okay, they asked. Uh-oh. This is not what they need. This is what I need, though. Have that. Yes. Have that. Friendly fire. I don't think anyone saw. Can we not talk about this, please? But it seems like that is it. Another victory for Rome as they cleared the streets. And I, despite my treachery of killing a Centurion, I'm going to have to take his place now. Nobody knows what happened. There were no witnesses. And I, Marcus, have taken his helmet. And claimed his rank. And I would say, for me personally, that is a great victory, and I'm so glad I got away with it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Marcus's rise from nothing to a Centurion in the army, and boy oh boy oh boy, there's still a story to tell, but for that, you're gonna have to join us next time. And until then, I will see you in the next one.